All right, everybody, let's just get right into this thing, shall we? I mean, shall we? Because it's here. Hello, everybody. Yeehaw to you and yours. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good all of the things. It is late, and Celestial Guardians, at least it's late where I am, and Celestial Guardians is here. We've got 2 packs to open right now, and I'm going to be ripping packs and checking out all of the new cards along with you. I'm so excited to have you all here. Let's check this out. I just want to go. I don't really know where I want to start because I don't know what's in each set, but I'm going to try to open an equal amount of both, so I will be in love with one pack and super disappointed with another. Let's start with Solgaleo. I got to keep track of how many packs I'm ripping here, guys. I got to keep track of the packs we're ripping. All right, first pack of the new set. Crown Rare right off the bat. That's how it goes, I'm sure. I'm sure that's how it works for us. Masquerain, Bug Buzz, 40 damage, stage 1. Rimbombi, Fairy Wind, another stage 1, 40 damage. That was colorless. Alolan Meowth, 20 damage with Scratch. Cutie Fly, colorless again with Psychic, 30 HP only, but no retreat cost. Lana, if you have Araquanid in play, you could switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. All right. Do we know which pack is better? No, I don't know yet. I haven't looked. I'm excited to find out. But I have not looked at all the packs yet. These are the first packs I'm opening. I've seen a few leaks online, but I haven't even seen the full card list. So, let's see. Pack number 2. Alolan Geodude. They love their Geodudes. Trumbreak. I shouldn't have just peeled by it. I'm just used to opening packs of cards we already have. Escavalier is here. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, 30 damage with Pike, and it's I mean, that's not terrible. It's given its red buff. Carablast, Headbutt for 10 damage. Escavalier again. This is an Escavalier pack. I know, but my vertical stream is being weird. It didn't pull up. No idea why. It does that sometimes. But we're vertical here, everybody. All right, pack number 2. Pack number 2, baby. This is pack 3. Alolan Dugtrio. Iron Head for 70 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 70 for each heads. I mean, huh. It's super inconsistent, but it could be really powerful. Gumshoes. Headbang, 50 damage. Okay. Colorless. Tauros, another Tauros. Rising Lunge, flip a coin. If heads, it does 50 more damage. Okay. That card is really pretty. I mean, it's a basic, which isn't terrible, right? Heliolisk, a new Heliolisk. Rear kick for 40 damage. Okay. 90 HP, stage 1. Araquanid, all right. Dangerous Claws, 60 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic, it does 60 more. Wow. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I mean, it's 3 energy, which is a little disappointing, right? But this, I mean, this rips through tons of those, like, basic decks, you know? That's actually pretty good. I'm interested to see a deck with Araquanid. That's not bad. All right. Very first card, and you got an immersive card. That's amazing. Very first pack, excuse me. All right. Yeah, a bit expensive, I agree. Dewpider, it's a basic. It does 30 damage for 2 energy. That's no fun. Obviously, the whole, play is Araquanid, but still. Is it Picky Pack? I think it's Picky Peck or Peaky Peck. And it has Pack. Sandygast, Vibration, 30 damage. Okay. Golisopod. First impression. If this Pokemon is moved from your bench to the active spot, it does 60 more damage. Okay. 120 HP. 3 grass is a lot. That's a tough one. But just being able to switch in for 120 on a stage 1 is pretty strong. That's pretty strong. Yeah, that's true. It's like a one-shot on a Drudagon or something like that. Even with Cape, it one-shots it. That's pretty strong. All right, we're ripping 10. So that was our 4 that they give to us, and now here's 10. First 10. Go! Go! Lycanroc. Crunch for 80 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy. Oh my gosh, we have another energy discarder. And it's not, I mean, it costs 3 energy, which is a lot, but that's very annoying. All right. Fletchling. Oh my gosh, we have Talonflame. Flap. Bruxish. Another Bruxish. I do not like Bruxish. Wave Splash 50. Okay. Spoink, Side Charge. Take a Psychic Energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Interesting. Alright. Dang, Solgaleo EX. Let's go. Alright. We know one deck we can start making here pretty soon. That's awesome. Mr. Mime, Barrier Shove. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Okay. Annoying, could be annoying. Makuhita, Slap Push, 20 damage. Obviously, we're looking to see what this evolves into. 2 retreat costs, which isn't super ideal. Heliolisk. Surskit, quick attack, 10 damage, flip a coin. It's 20 more if you get heads. Grumpig, 3 energy for Zen Headbutt. I mean, there is a combo with it there. It's not a ton, but... Alolan Meowth. Makuhita, Shelder, 10 damage for Tackle. Alright. Hariyama, here we go. Push out. Switch one of your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. It's only 2 energy, so you can make some plays with this. Like, you know, when something is like 3 or 4, that could be tough, but 2 energy is not bad. Lapras, 110 HP, 70 damage with Surf. Okay. Bone Sweet. Oh, we've got Zarina in this, of course. Stampede, 20 damage. Bone Sweet, Stampede, 20 damage. Makuhita. We've got Escavalier. And we have Drampa. Awesome. Basic Dragon. Berserk. If any of your bench Pokemon have damage on them, this attack does 50 more damage. Weird. That's a really cool card, by the way. If anyone has damage, this is swinging for 70 for 2 energy. That art is sick. I totally agree. That art is so sick. That might be one of my 2 backgrounds here coming soon. That's cool. That's a cool card. Gumshoes. Bone Sweet. Excadrill. Slash for 50. Single energy, which is cool. I really love low-cost metal decks. Spoink. Oricorio. Safeguard is an ability. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Oh. What a sneaky little monster. Dude, that's actually a really fun card. Like, if you're playing against I know Darkrai Giratina is not going to be the meta anymore, but if you're playing against Darkrai Giratina, they literally can only chip at you. That's crazy. That's a super fun effect. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Ooh, Bennett. Nightbind. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take any energy from their energy zone. Oh my gosh. You mean jerk. Alright, that's pretty cool. Gumshoes. Sophocles. This is the one that powers up a Alolan Golem, Vikavolt, and Togedemaru to do plus 30 damage to an active. Pikachu. New Pikachu. New Pikachu, aka Bad Pikachu. I guess it's colorless, so you throw this into the colorless decks for Alolan Raichu, right? Rotom decks, look at the top card of your deck, then you may shuffle your deck. Fair. Masquerain. Fletchinder. Steady, fire breathing. I love Talon. Mainly because of Pokemon Unite, I love Talon, so I'm here. I'm here for Talon, for sure. Rockruff, 20 damage for tackle. Trumbeak, glide for 30. Kamala, comatose. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever you attach energy from your energy zone, it is now asleep. Oh. Okay. What is this gonna mean? Huh. I mean, it does a lot of damage as a basic, but you can't power it in the active. Huh. Okay. 2 cannon, drill peck for 70. Stage 2 for a single energy, doing 70 with 140 HP. Bone sweet. Pop Leo, water gun for 20. Trevenant, let's go. Claw slash 80 for 3, 130 HP. 3 retreat cost. I don't know. I think they might have done my boy Trev a little dirty here. That's not great. It's not great. My heart breaks a little bit for Trevenant. Gumshoes. New Growlithe. Combustion. Oricorio. Litten. Heat Tackle. Banette. Sophocles. Sandygast. Let's turn up the volume. I don't know what it sounds like or does. Wow. Dude, the immersive cards in this game are just, they're beautiful, man. The immersive cards in this game, that's such a cool card. Hey, Jay Zell, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. You said shinies have made this game worse. 1 EX and 360 pulls. Oh, that is a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That is rough. We've only got 1 EX so far, to be fair. That is a really cool card. How are the polls? So far, so good. I mean, we just started. We ripped our first 10. Didn't do too bad. We're gonna do another 10 of soul. Oh, the date has changed. Important. The date has changed, everyone. How many are we ripping until they tell us we can't anymore? That's how many we're doing. Until they stop us. So far, we're on 24. Lana, Jupiter, Litten, Fomantis, Leafage, 20 damage, 1 retreat, 60 HP. Garbodor, Super Poison Breath. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Stage 1, 3 energy. Gosh, it's tough. Poison just doesn't have a... It's not great. Skitty, Colorless, Tackle, Salandit, another Salandit, Skitty, Hariyama, Masquerain, nothing. Phantump, Hook for 20. Steenie, double spin, flip 2 coins, it does 30 for each heads. Oh my gosh. Zarina's gonna be about flipping coins. Oh, huge hit. Alolan Raichu EX. Huge hit right there. That's amazing. Excadrill, Rimbombi, Rockruff, Mudbray, Rear Kick, 30 damage, 80 HP, 2 retreat costs. Oh my gosh. We can make it a Alolan Raichu deck right now. All right, I gotta like remember. Alolan Raichu deck in the making. Awesome. Growlithe, Phantump. A little much, but okay. Heliolisk. Dude. Yes! Dhelmise EX? I freaking love Dhelmise. EX basic, 140 HP, anchor shot. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Gosh, it's a lot of energy, Delmise. Oh, it's a lot of energy. It's a basic. It looks awesome. 3 energy's a ton. Dang, I gotta think about it. Yeah, maybe with a Leafy on deck. Alolan Sandslash. Oh, awesome. Spike armor. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged, do 40 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Oh, cool. Shelder. Crabrawler. It's a basic. It does 20 for colorless energy. Yungoos. Alolan Sandslash again. Surskit, Litten, Lapras, Skitty. We're going back to back. We're going back to back. Dang. I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 sec, guys. Hey, thanks for juicing the account. Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it's rigged. Thank you. No, you're welcome. No, you're welcome. All right. Good night, Mr. Pokemon. I love you too. All right. Big hit. Big hit right there. Awesome. 2 immersives. It feels like we have to go to the next pack soon because we just pulled 2 immersives. Oricorio. Oricorio, Soul... Oh, I didn't read Soul Rock like a dummy. Fomantis, Litten, Sandygast. Oh! Tapu Bulu, basic. Stuck in Tackle. Flip a coin. If tails, it also does 20 damage to itself. So it's 3 energy, 100 damage as a basic. Now you guys can see why 100 damage from something like Licky Licky is not really great. This is a cool card. Oh, and a Alolan Persian. This art is silly. Fur coat takes minus 20 from attacks. 100 HP, minus 20 from attacks. All we need now is an immersive item card and we're set. Oh, dude, that would be cool. You pulled the gold crown? Oh my gosh. On your first pack? That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of grass energies. Like, they're expecting us to put 3 grass energy on a lot of these Pokemon. That feels like a lot, doesn't it? There's no Ultra Beast in this set? Really? That's kind of shocking to me. Alright. Superior could help, for sure. Superior could definitely help. Makuhita, Dewpider, Tauros, Surskit. Tapu Bulu! We got it without the art. Trubbish. Oops. Ooh! One of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. Alright. Incineroar. Oh, it's EX! Oh! I'm listening. 180 HP. Hello, Charizard. 1 energy does Fire Fang and they are burned. 3 energy. The attack could do 140 if you have damage on it. Honestly, that's pretty good. If you rare candy this, turn 1, like you rare candy it first turn available, right? You only need 1 energy and you can Fire Fang right away. Huh. Yeah, and you can hit yourself with the basic on Torracat or whatever. Honestly, pretty good. And 180 HP is very solid. Sandygast. Phantump. Alolan Graveler. Ooh, Alolan Sandshrew. Scratch. Spragels, you up? Yes, I am. Tapu Koko. Okay, Mama Coco. Volt Switch. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. 70 Lightning. And you switch with a bench Pokemon. What do I want to switch to? I mean, I want to switch to Incineroar and take some damage. Oh, you know, I know exactly what I want to switch. You can't rare candy turn 1. Yeah, I corrected myself, Gravestone. Or what I was saying is the first turn you are available to rare candy. So you could put a card down turn 1, on turn 3, rare candy, and you would have 1 energy on that turn to attack with Incineroar. This is actually pretty strong if you swap with Oricorio into an EX. That's pretty good. Bennett, Lapras, Trubbish, Alolan Persian, Shelder, Bruxus, Shelder, Rotom, Garbodor, Shelder, Solrock, Toucannon, Yungoos. Oh! My sweet boy. He's enjoying his time at the beach. He's just enjoying his day at the beach. Aww. Pika. Dewpider. Torracat. It's genetic Apex Wigglytuff shiny. It's just genetic Apex Wiggly, but shiny. I did not expect that. Okay. Fair enough. Shuppet. Will-O-Wisp for 20 damage. Lana. Grumpig. Skitty. Mr. Mime. Phantom. Poplio. Big Malasada. Heal 10 damage and remove a random special condition from your active Pokemon. Interesting. I wonder if Burn's gonna be more of a thing, you know? You got a Rainbow Rare? Me too. Me too. I got Alolan Raichu, which is awesome. Yeah, it's a shiny in this set. Apparently there are shinies. I feel like I'm hitting you with a Podameron. There are shinies now? There are shinies now. Let's go. Have you not added 7 TV overlay? I don't know what that is. What is 7 TV overlay? Oh, why is my chat so small? Let me fix that. Now that you mention it, my chat is too small. Here you go, guys. That's what I meant. Cards we have, but shiny. Oh yeah, I didn't expect that, Jay. Yeah, I would prefer new cards. I got to be honest. I'm with you there. I didn't. Yeah. Cards we already have, but shiny. I mean, okay, Alolan Graveler. Heavy Impact, 60 damage, 3 energy. Okay. Comfey, Flower Shield. Each of your Pokemon that has Psychic Energy attached recovers from all special conditions. Do they ever want special conditions to be good? Dude. Do they ever want special conditions to be any good at all? We have Arceus. We have that. Like, no, right? No. Oh, man. Okay. Fair enough. Spoink. Big Malasada. I don't have any of the lines to evolve. Oh, there's Lily. Ooh, full art Mallow. Heal all damage from your Shiinotic or Zarina. If you do, discard all energy attached to that Pokemon. Dang, a full art trainer? That's amazing. We're getting some really good pulls. Wimpod. Wimp out. During your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. That's pretty cool. Alright. Big Malasada, Heliolisk, Crabrawler, Tauros, Lana, Del Rey. It's gonna be my new Sabrina. Oh, Zarina, Carpenter. 3 kick. Oh, it's only 1 energy. Oh, dude, Zarina's 1 energy. So that card's great. Dude, 1 energy Zarina. You heal all damage off of it. What does this do? 3 kick combo, flip 3 coins, 50 for each heads. Oh my gosh, Grass Energy stays flipping coins out here. Wow, okay. Flip Jinder, Gumshoes, Heliolisk, Lana, Oricorio. This is the Psychic one. Bone Sweet, Bruxus, Surskit, Palisand. Spooky Shot, 70 damage. Aw. This card's not very fun. Trevenant. Oh, I missed Cosmog. Drillbur. Spoink. Alolan Graveler. Grumpig. Rowlet. Cosmog. Switch with one of your bench support. Okay, so we got an Abra ability. Sophocles. Serena serving full C-word. All right. I believe you. The Admiral says, bad set, only a few decent cards. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with it so far. I mean, I'm really excited to make some of these decks, but, you know, only time will tell. This will be our 50th. We'll start pulling from the other. We'll do 50 of the other soon. Did I redeem my... They are shinies from Genetic Apex. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta say, I'm not in love with that. It's cool that I got it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm in love with shinies from Genetic Apex, honestly. Spoink, Alolan Meowth, Cutiefly. Steenie. Thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Keyblader, appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you to anybody who's subbing up. That's very kind to you. All right, we got 2 Solgaleos. I don't think I have any of the stage 1s, though. Crabrawler. It's not that the... Oh, we got another Tapu Koko. Alolan, Dugtrio, Skitty. Okay, okay. I need your stage 1s, buddy. Makuhita, Yungoos, Lapras. Another Tapu Koko. Is it Tapu or Tapu? Like tapas? Lurantis. 90 HP, Petal Blizzard, 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's actually pretty sweet. It's still 1 energy. It's like a better, what's it called? Spiritomb? Poplio, Zarina, Pikipek, Tauros, Fletchinder, Trumbeak. Whoa, dude, they're giving me all the shinies from Genetic Apex. Like a lot of Genetic Apex shinies. Wow. Skitty, Drillbur, Surskit, Araquanid, Lana, Sophocles, Yungoos, Shuppet, Alolan Diglett. Oh, Sableye! During your opponent's... Okay, they can't retreat. That's way more... I wish Sableye had way more going on, man. I love Sableye. What a cool little monster. Ah, that's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping for more from Sableye. Oh, Cosmog is the stage 1? I'm a dummy. Sorry, guys. What's the basic? Oh no, I don't have the stage 1. I only have the basic. All right, we did 50 of these. We're gonna do 50 of Lunala until they tell us to stop. You pulled a God Pack? What'd you get? Was it a good one? I mean, it's a God Pack, but... All right. First set of these. Poplio, the other Poplio that sings him to sleep. Tauros. Alolan Rattata. Bite for 20. Salazzle. Alolan Ninetales. All right, A9, what are we doing here? You gonna do Unite Proud. 110 HP, not terrible. 60 damage for 3. 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I don't love it. Trumbeak. Spoink. Oh. Jangmo. Oh. Jangmo. Fishing net. Put a random water basic from your discard pile in your hand. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Vulpix ramps? Oh, Vulpix ramps. Dude, it's so funny. Dathos in the chat just said Vulpix ramps, and then immediately we get Vulpix. Actually, not the worst then. 1 energy on it. You do this, it gives it 2. Next turn you attack. That's actually pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. Alolan Dugtrio. Spoink. 2 cannon. Orocorio, fire version. Kindle, discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. Alright. Weird. Alolan Dugtrio. Alolan Santra. Girder. Strength, 40 damage, 90 HP. Evolving from Timber, 2 retreat. Okay. Morlul. Stampede. Colorless. Grass type. Whoa. Full art Lunala. I've not seen any of these yet. Wow. Dude. That is awesome. Whoa. So cool. Lunar Blast, obviously, 100 damage. Dang, this is awesome. Got a sub to the Late Night Cowboy. Hey, thank you, buddy. Thanks for the 2 months. Dang, that's sick. We've had some good hits. Some of our hits have been pretty good tonight. Other Rockruff. I didn't read it. Dragon Claw. Lightning Fighting for 60 as a stage 1. All right, we can make a Lunala deck. I just need the stage 1s in this. Makuita. Rowlet. Skill Dive. 10 damage to one of your opponent's. Oh my gosh. You didn't tell me you were full art, you sweet, sweet Pete. Dude. Man, the art in this game is so good. Awesome. Poplio. Brion. Waves. Okay, so only 30. Excuse me, only 1 energy. That's what I meant to say. Kiawe. This is the Alolan Marowak or Turtonator. Maractus. Jangmo. Oh. Shiinotic. Okay, Flickering Light. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon can't attack. Alright. Maybe. Maractus. Sting. Stuffle. Hammer in. 60 damage, but 3 energy. Guzma. What are you doing, Guzma? Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to each of your... I'm sorry, what? Dude. It's Guzma? Sorry. Dude. What? This is nuts. I mean, you seriously have a card that absolutely wrecks Rocky Helm and Giant Cape. Like full, that's crazy. Wow. Alolan Marowak. Oh, dude, even the full art version of this is really cool. I want to try to make a deck with this, obviously. It's a lot, you know? But if you get 1 heads, they're burned. So, Cosmog. Ooh, Oranguru. 100 HP. Primate's Trap. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon cost 1 more colorless energy. Dude. I like this card a lot. It feels, it's very specific, but this is like a really mean card. This is a really mean card. I like this a lot. Oranguru, I think, has some possibilities. Rowlet, you sweet Pete. Salandit. Hey, full art Cosmog. That's beautiful. Welcome to the squad. Rest in peace, Skarmory. Tauros, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Salandit. Oh, Delcatty. Take a basic energy from your zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Not bad. It's a stage 1, but that is cool to ramp like that. That's pretty cool. I mean, we don't have a lot that does that, right? That's pretty sweet. We need justice for Sableye. I'm with you. I'll march with you. I can't do it right now. I'm streaming, but I'll march. Oh, wait. Not 1 pack. 10 more. I'm liking this set. This is fun. All right, we're on like our 70th rip right now. Jang Mo O, Alolan Diglett, Banette, Poison Barb, a Pokemon tool. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Yup. Dude. What a good tool. Also, Clodsire, maybe finally Clodsire. But then again, you have, it's specific. What a tool. What a tool. I mean, I like this. I do like this. And this would be cool even on like a Pachirisu deck. I mean. All right. I'm going to give them this. I really like that they gave me this because this card has never been bad ever. The 2-star, it's a shiny Alolan, shiny regular Executor. Yeah, excuse me. This card has never been bad in the history of this game. I'm on board. I'm on board with it. Big Malasada, Trubbish, Shuppet, Morlul, Kiawe, Makuita, Vikavolt. All right, stage 2, obviously evolving from Charge-a-Bug. Disconnect. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Okay. I don't love that. Tapu Fini. Spiral Drain. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Okay. This, I mean, this is kind of like our big horse origin form Palkia, right? But it doesn't have the top end damage. Pyukumuku. Innards out. If this Pokemon's in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 50 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Pretty good. Okay. Haka-Omo. Haka-Mo... Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Haka-Mo-O. Fair enough. Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Dugtrio, Salandit, Stuffle, Sandslash, Brionne. Cosmog. Where's the mid one? Rockruff. Alolan Vulpix. Let's go. Someone skipped Gen 7. I did. It's the only gen I didn't play. I feel bad. I wanted to play it. So we have 2 Guzmas. Marini, Pierce, 20. That's pretty good. 70 HP, but it's got 2 retreat. Lima. Put one of your basic Pokemon that has damage of it into your hand. That could be really good. Togedemaru. Electro, Smash. 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, it does 30 more. Okay. What's a better pack? I don't know yet. Delcatty, Salazzle, Rockruff, Formantis, Guzma. And Guzma feels really good. Poplio. Makuita. Oh, I missed it. Cosmog again? Do you want to play stage 1 Pokemon with rare candy? I bet you would play 2 rare candies and still 1 stage 1 Pokemon. That feels like the most reasonable way to do it. That way you have like a real shot to evolve them early, but you still have a get out of jail free card if you don't. And at the same time, you could use comms on one of them, you know? All right, 10 more. Yeah, Guzma destroys Scarm decks. That's so frustrating for them. Skitty. Excadrill, Shuppet, Vikavolt. Trubbish, Shuppet, Alolan Sandshrew, Charge-a-Bug, Garbodor, Alolan... Ooh, Alolan Grimer. I didn't read it. Acerola. One of your Palosander Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Ah, we got one. Cosmoem. Stiffen. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 50 damage from attacks. That's actually pretty sweet. Poison Barb again. Stuffle. Wishy-Washy. Oh, I didn't get to read Wishy-Washy. Dang it. Turtonator. Fire Spin. 90 damage. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. That is sick art. That is sick. Lunatone, Moon Press for 50, 90 HP. Have I drawn a gold yet? No, I've not drawn a gold. Rockruff. Oh, Absol. Unseen Claw, 20 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it does 60 more. Alolan Ratatata, Toxapex. I didn't read Toxapex accidentally. Shiinotic, Stuffle. Timber, 20 damage. Alolan Marowak, Alolan Diglett, Absol again. You can hit for 90 on turn 2, going first with the Fire Trial Leader and Turntonator. Doesn't it end your turn when you use that supporter? I might have remembered that wrong. Do we know which pack is better to start with? I don't. I started with the other one, Solgaleo, but I don't know if that was the better one. I'm not sure. Absol seems pretty mid, I agree. Doesn't seem super good. Makuhita, Girder, Alolan Diglett, Litten. Lunatone, Absol, Bannet, Alolan Diglett. Oh, another full immersive. Let's go. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. We got lucky tonight with our immersives, guys. Holy moly. Cool card. And what a powerful card, too. Oranguru, Sableye. I didn't read Toxapex either, accidentally. Carablast, Lapras, Cosmog. Decidueye, EX, 2-star, also. Pierce the Pain. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has damage on it. Oh, man. What a snipe. Wow. 100 damage? And it's like 2 colorless, so it's like... I mean, I guess you could not run it in a grass deck, but... Decidueye, thank you so much for the super chat, Griffination. Thank you, buddy. Wow, I mean... 80 to the active and 100 to the bench. I know, Grand Decidueye. Wow. Interesting. Colorless, too, yeah. Wartortle. Ooh, Tapu Fini to start this off. This isn't a god pack, is it? Oh, okay. Imagine though. Imagine though. Skitty, Makuhita, Tumby, Poison Barb. Poison Barb, I'm excited for the new item for sure. Alolan Sandshrew. Girder. The only question is, will people stop running items altogether? Conkeldurr, Stage 2, 150 HP, Mega Punch for 80, 3 energy, one of them has to be fighting. If this Pokemon would be knocked out by damage from an attack, flip a coin. If heads, it's not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10. That could be so annoying. So annoying. That could be really strong. Necrozma, 120 HP, a basic, 4 energy to do Prismatic Laser, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Yeah, but I mean, if you have Guard or something like that, or if you're using, like Lunala and you just throw a bunch of charged up psychic energy on this, I don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that could be good with Lunala, right? Yeah, the shiny genetic Apex repeats are a head scratcher to me. Like, it's cool to get some of them. And this is an interesting way to, like, give out cards. But, like, are you telling me that we have... What is this? 10, 15, 20... We have, like, 25 shinies in this set? That feels like a lot, right? Like 20? I don't even know if that's all of them, by the way. It could be. It's not these two, is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It could be almost like 30 shinies. That seems crazy. Yeah, it's better for newer players, but for someone like me who's just like wailing this game right now. All right, this is our 100th pack, guys. In this one. Togedemaru, Carablast, Trubbish, Kiawe, Lurantis. Are you gonna play? I'll play some games, yeah. I'll make a couple decks for fun, you know? Just with a few new things. Oh, we got Dartrix. I do not have rare candy at all. I have doubles of both immersive. Insane. It's a sign, apparently. Did they already give the rank rewards? I actually don't know. Lunala. All right, so we've got... I think I already had 2 Lunalas, right? Because I had that full art. They did, okay. DM me your hacks? No, they're my... Oh, we got rare candy. We got rare candy. Okay, we got 1 rare candy. Banette. What? Bro, what? Are the odds better on these right now? I'm hacking. I have to be. I have to be hacking. That's crazy. Wow. The streamer client? I beg for it every day. Execute. Oh, I didn't read the new execute like a dummy. New Turtonator. Nice. Or only Turtonator. Oricorio, Spiteful Dance. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out. Oh yeah, this is like the Marshadow version. Which packs do we open for a meta deck? Great question. I don't know yet. I would love to give you an answer. I'm not trying to be cagey. I just have no idea. Rolling Tackle for 30. Okay. Fair enough. We only have 1 Dartrix. We only have 1 rare candy, but we did get 1, which is cool. Alright, I don't know how many more packs they're gonna let us open. We're gonna do 10 more of you. They're gonna cut us off soon enough. Five immersives, I know, it's crazy. Cosmog, Sandy Gas. Oh, Halucha! Where's Nero when you need him? Halucha for Unite, 80 HP, Justified Press. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a dark Pokemon, it does 30 more damage. Okay. Pikachu. Trev. Trev feels disappointing to me. Doesn't it? Oh. Thank you. We didn't have to craft it. What was it? Dang it, I missed it. There's a new item. And I missed it because I missed Mudsdale. Rockruff's here. That'll calm me down. Leaf Cape. Alolan Persian. Boink. Lana. Alolan Golem. 160 HP. Super Zap Cannon for 150, and you discard 2 Lightning Energy. Okay. It was a tool. It was Leaf Cape. The grass Pokemon this card. Oh! As if grass Pokemon need any more HP. Holy. Dude, you throw this on Zarina and with a full HP heal. Can Venusaur now survive Charizard? Can it survive a Crimson Storm? Oh, it can't because weakness? Oh. Can anything survive it? With blue, that's true. With blue, it can. All right. 120 packs so far. We're coming to the end. Alolan Raticate. Masquerain, Salazzle, Salandit, Stuffle, Masquerain, Poplio, Banette. We still don't have, oh. Minerer. 80 HP, Star Drop, 40 damage to 1 Pokemon, okay. Shiny Cubone. Dang cute. Alolan Dugtrio, Morlul, Garbodor. Pyukumuku. Oh, I didn't read Wishy-Washy either. I need to. Oh, Como. Oh. Stage 2, 150 HP. Clanging Scales. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes plus 30 damage from attacks. Dragons are so weird. Huh. I gotta read Wishy-Washy. I got another rare candy. Now they're throwing them at me. Alolan Sandslash, Execute, Delcatty. Alright. What does this Wishy-Washy do? Put a random Wishy-Washy or Wishy-Washy EX. Oh, we don't have that. Okay. I spent all my hourglasses right now looking for Lunala. I see a potential Passimian Tyranitar deck, but I don't really know much about theory crafting. That sounds pretty exciting. Raticate. Dragons are so weird. It's like, it's almost like they want them to be bad. Okay, we might be done. I gotta see if I have anything I can get. Like, I gotta get my ranked rewards or something, right? I got thanks from some Wonder Picks. Rayquaza drops. Any Wonder Picks I can grab? Something I don't got? Anybody got a good one? Shining Revelry. Wake up and pull your packs. You've got Klefki. I'll pull from yours. Hey, I got one. Unlock, draw a card. That's pretty strong. It's always good to draw some cards. Thanks, buddy. Anything else that we can maybe get? Lunala, we got all that. Got all that. Shining Revelry. No, 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 no! No Shining Revelry. Okay. Have you seen Incineroar EX Rainbow art? Oh no, I haven't. I bet it's awesome. Which pack is better? I don't know. I'm gonna go through them all at some point. But I gotta tell you, I don't know which pack is better right now. Get my ranked rewards. You got it. I will do that. So we can open some more packs. Some decks. Okay, these are special missions. Log in one day, wonder pick, use pack stamina, collect 25 cards, win 50 battles. Let's go. We got some hourglasses there. Not bad. Fighting type mass outbreak. Doesn't really help us this second. There's more I can get? Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Thank you. Oh, there's more? Okay. Okay. They're giving me like 3 hourglasses at a time. Okay. 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 All right, we got that. Where do I get my ranked rewards? Just in the battle area? Results announced. Master Ball. Hooray. A Master Ball rank emblem that can be obtained. Sweet. And 95 hourglasses. Let's do it. Okay. All right, let's pull some more. I'm even on these two. Which would you guys rather see? Lunala pulled or Solgaleo pulled? Solgaleo. Most Solgaleo, some Lunala, but we're good. Okay, we're gonna do Solgaleo. You got it. All right. I need more leaf capes. Rimbombi. Ooh, Drampa. This is the non-full art, but it's still really good. Dragons are so weird. This one's at least colorless energy, which is really cool. There's our second leaf cape. Brawler, Lycanroc, Brawler, Klefki. I just pulled you from a wonder pick, but fine. Sableye, Rowlet. Oh, shiny star you. Hey, buddy. Not bad. Steenie. Delcatty. Wimpod, Mr. Mime. Surskit. Alolan Geodude, Mr. Mime, Growlithe. Oricorio full art. I'm excited about this card, too. I'm excited for this card. It seems like it could be kind of good. We'll see. Sableye, Heliolisk, Popplio, Dugtrio, Escavalier. Alolan Dugtrio, Delcatty, Salazzle, Litten, Masquerain. Salandit, Lana, Bannet, Heliolisk, Drampa. Week 10. Kind of a week 10 to end out on. We got a new full art, but it was a 1-star. Any cards I can put into my Darkrai Giratina deck, and no, I won't shower. You could definitely put Guzma in there, right? Guzma is like disgusting for a Darkrai Tina deck. You don't even have to brush your teeth or anything. I think you could get it in there. All right, we got 10 of these too. Thank you so much for the super chat, EV7. Put soap. I don't know if people who play Darkrai Giratina know what soap is. Ooh, Passimian EX, a new basic EX Pokemon, 130 HP. The ability is Offload Pass. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, move all fighting energy from this Pokemon to one... Ooh. Uh-huh. Fighting may actually have an ability to... like ramp energy, like for the first time ever. Now it's weird because you'd be playing a fighting deck. You'd almost want to play it with like Lucario EX or something, you know? Because it's, yeah, because you only have 1 point after it, right? So you almost want to be running another EX Pokemon. Which would be something, I mean, Lucario EX is pretty good if you could actually get energy on it. This is going to be a weird one. I don't know if it'll see a lot of play, but... Alolan Grimer, Sludge Toss, 30. Shuppet, Grumpig. Oh, I missed Mimikyu. I gotta read Mimikyu. Delcatty, Rowlet, Alolan Special, Drillbur, Toucannon. Lunatone, Toucannon, Grumpig. Trubbish, Cubone, Chargerbug, Alolan Vulpix, Lapras, Trubbish, Alolan Marowak, Mimikyu, Guzma, Marini, Turtonator, Oricorio, Morlul. Aww. What emulator am I using? I'm using Moo Moo Player. Yeah, I'm using a little Moo Moo Player. Morlul, Alolan Grimer, Carablast, Salazzle, Delcatty. Which pack looks to have the most value? I'm going to look through all of them once I can look at all the cards. I liked them both so far. Both have a good tool. Both have a good immersive. I like both their EXs. I think I personally like Solgaleo a little more. Like, I think that I like being able to like retreat your active for free basically and attack for 120 seems pretty legit, right? Let's build something fun. I don't think we're going to be on like all night building stuff because I want to have like a long day of streaming lots of decks tomorrow. But let's build some fun stuff here really quick. Say goodbye to Tada. Say goodbye to... Can't say goodbye to the Wug Life. Dunbozo. Say goodbye to Dunbozo. Say goodbye to the monkey deck. Ooh, ah. See you later, buddy. All right, let's build something. I just want to mainly just focus on all new stuff, you know, if I can. What do we want to start with? I have a Zarina deck buildable. Bonsweet, Steenie, Zarina. I could build that with Meowth, or excuse me, Meowth. I could build Zarina, Meowscarada, and Meowscarada would help me pull it all. Right? There's something like that that's possible. I could drop Steenie, and I could drop one Steenie and drop one Florgato and bring in some rare candies. I need Leaf Capes. Although they're just gonna get, like, ripped away from me right away. That's gonna be such a new, like, Guzma is such a crazy liability. It's so nuts. I definitely want to bring a Malo in, right? Heal all damage to Zarina. I could bring in Lily also. 2 Leaf Capes. 2 Professors. 2 Pokeballs. I mean, where do we go here? I just want to use something new, to be honest. I guess 2 rare candies. I just want to use new things. I don't think this is even necessarily good. It's just a lot of new, right? All right, let's try it. Let's play around with this one. Will this be good? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe not. But we at least get to try a new deck. You got your first God pack? Nice. Is Guzma good? I think it's really good. Yeah. You got 2 Crown Rares already? Alola Muck deck? I didn't pull Alolan Muck. I didn't pull it. Bon Sweet. Not how we want to start. Going second. Charmander. We're into a fire deck right away. How perfect. This is wonderful. Rocky Helm. That's going to be good. Char decks will be a lot more popular, I agree. This has got to be the rare candy Char right here. Florgato. We Pokeball. Sprigatito. This might just be a Sprigatito play. I could put energy on Bonsweet, but they're gonna hit me for 40 next turn, maybe more if they have an option to. I don't have candy, but I do have... Yeah. Unless I get rare candy, I can't play Zarina. Let's see. Do they have it? They do. Here comes Char. Okay. This is the exact combo that, like, I was worried about. A perfect Charizard start. Holy. Scary. This is tough. Okay. If I chip it down to 160... We still can't get him. I can at least force him to hit me, maybe. Not gonna help. Concede? That's not a bad idea. Interesting. They didn't take the KO. I wonder why. Other Bone Sweet. Gives us options later. I mean, I wonder what they're planning on doing. $170 is a lot of damage when you really think about it. It's actually a lot. The Leaf Cape does nothing. Ugh, we're bricking so hard right now. Yeah, Meow's a grass type. So I can't get it in. Sabrina, enjoy. I need rare candy and Zarina right now. I don't think we're gonna get it, gang, but it's our only chance. I'm surprised I didn't attack the other turn. No, Pokeball doesn't give it to us. GG. Alright, let's try again. Guzman is broken. It seems insanely good. It seems crazy good. Washi EX is a new genetic Apex Pikachu. Okay, interesting. Boom, boom, boom. This person says they're looking to make friends. Not a great start, but we do have rare candy. Once again, no professors. What pack do you think is better to start with? I really wish I knew. I don't know yet. Feels like you need Iono. Maybe. Maybe. If you don't pull professors, I don't really think it matters that much. Like, no professors, no Pokeball, you lose most games, I would say. I could go for Sprig here. Got a shiny Bulbasaur. Yeah, there are shiny genetic Apex Pokemon in here, which is really interesting. It's not what I would expect. I wonder. I kind of want to look for other cards so I can just use one of these arenas already. It's not smart, but I want to do it. There's Arena. It has 2 retreat cost. Does rare candy work on fossils? That's the rumor. Yeah. Giant cape. Okay. Does 40. I mean, I could Florgato and just attack here. Because my other cards, they require 1, right? I'm just gonna use it right now. I could put the leaf cape on it. Pokeball. What else do you got? You got something new, right? Minato? Pikachu. No? Playing Pikachu. That's a healthy Electivire. Very healthy. Very strong. What do you think of the shiny cards? Yeah, I don't love it, honestly. I'm not sure why they did that. But we'll see. Does a leaf cape matter here? I guess it doesn't, huh? Not right here. Ugh! Not good. Not good, Zarina. You could have kicked 2 more times. That would have been chill. I mean, I assume they're just gonna zap me. It was a solo queue, Zarina. That's what it was. Team Rocket Grunt. Pretty aggressive for a card with 1 energy on it. But you got it. You did get the energy. Just very aggressive for the 1 energy card. Okay. I guess Leaf Cape just saves this from Pachirisu in case that's what happens. Oof. Bricking on Zarina. Bricking on Zarina. The lady. Made sense. Now you can't heal and attack. Why wouldn't I be able to heal? I have no way out of this. Why wouldn't I be able to heal and attack? This deck has too many moving pieces, I think. I think it has too many stage 2s. EXs will be dead, you think? I don't know. EXs are still really good. I think that Char deck will be something. I mean, we talked about it before the set. It feels like it could easily be something. You know? Dude, we can't start with the card we want at all. Alright. Once again, we have a no... Oh my gosh, they have Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza! It's Brigatito. Do you see any new cards that could contest the dominance we saw in, with Giratina? It's a good question. I would like to try out Solgaleo. I would like to try that. But I'm not sure. I think some of the support cards feel incredibly powerful. There are a few cards that really mess with EX Pokemon, and they also make stage 2s and things like that better, so I think all that's super possible. This is a Rayquaza Dialga deck with Shaman to boot. Professor. Pokeball, Pokeball. Did it not play it? There it is. Alright, we have another Sprig. Might as well just put these cards out here. Might as well evolve for you. Coin flip decks are never good for me. I always think I'm gonna like them. Coin flip decks. What are they good for? For me, nothing. That cape's giant. Oh my gosh. You got the immersive lily? Nice, congrats. I got one too. We have Meow. I could use Sprigatito to look for things right now, but I'm gonna try to get a KO here. They could get me for 100 next turn. It's possible. Alright. Dialga's down to 70. If they Dawn me, that's no fun. Pokemon Center Lady, that's also no fun. Gets them to 110, gets them out of the breakpoint. Potion gets them to 130, gets them out of the other breakpoints. We get it, you have Potion. You have a lot of... okay. You have a lot of cards in your hand. Other Meow. Close. It's going to be at 50. Rayquaza's coming in with the Draco Meteor and could really destroy us. Other Shaman. Man, they have got it just set up, dude. Look at this. Look at how many healing cards they've used. 3 healing cards, and they have 2 shamans on the bench. My goodness gracious me. Oh, they're going for the heavy impact. I didn't expect that. Leaf cape. Okay. Serena. I mean, come on. Oh, okay. Okay. Brick. Dude, anytime we play coin flip decks, it's always a brick. Alright, Draco Meteor. How bad is it? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Doesn't matter what we get here, even with the rare candy into Meowscarada. It's just not enough. But it's fun that we got to do it, right? Oh, I guess I could have put Florgato on. I had a chance to live through a little something, but... Alright, I don't need to keep the healing going. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine! I'm tired of it. You got 2 Executors, 1 Cubone. Manaphy, Wugtrio, Rayquaza would be out. That would be fun. I don't think I can handle this deck because I just don't want to do with the coin flips right now. Let's try out something else new. What else is new that could be fun? Do I have enough Alolan Marowaks? I do have 2 Alolan Marowaks. I could do an Alolan Marowak and Turtonator deck. That could be fun. What's Alolan Cubone? Do they even have a Alolan Cubone? They just have it as Cubone. 30 damage for 2 energy. What's the other Cubone? What's the full art Cubone? It's colorless. I'll do the colorless one, thank you. Alright, Cubones. Oh wait, isn't there a sweet one from the first set where he looks cute? Wasn't there a cute Cubone? There he is. There you go, buddy. Couple of Growl Cubones. 2 of you. 2 of this new dude. I could do 2 Guzmas. Right? For items, we have 120 HP and 110 HP. Let's see. We could do... I can confirm rare candies do work on fossils. Oof, that's going to be awesome for Rampardos decks. Holy moly. And Kabutops, honestly. We could run a Sabrina, a Cyrus. I kind of want to run the new item, but I don't know if it's that useful for this. I'll just run it for fun. Where's Cyrus? I'm so blind. There he is. And then... I mean, these both require 3 energy. We really need Kiawe. I think I maybe even want to run Iono, just in case my hand breaks and I don't get Kiawe, right? And then we don't have a ton of Pokemon here. Let's do maybe an X speed. Turtonator's retreat cost is ridiculous. I didn't even notice that. Maybe an X speed if we just need to get Cubone out. I don't know if this is gonna matter, but we'll find out. Red, we could run red too. Do we know what the better set is yet? I'm not sure. It's gonna be hard to figure out what exactly the meta is right away. All right, we've got this insane 4 retreat cost in the active spot. Have I seen promo Farfetch'd? No. Well, we definitely start Kiawe. 2 fire energy right off the bat. Next turn we attack for 90. It's pretty sweet. I know they kind of don't hate me attacking for 90, but that's pretty sweet. No Moltres? No, I was planning on just powering this with energy. And using Kiawe. Okay. I'm gonna Pokeball. Cubone. I would Professors, but I'm just gonna KO Litten right here. Dude, this card looks so sick. Guzma looks so good. Professors, what do they got? They have another Litten ready to go. Well, we tried. We tried, gang. I'm going to Professors here. Professors, Kiawe, interesting. If I hit him next turn, I go down, but I don't really have much of a choice. I could wait 1 turn. I'll wait 1 turn. Arceus, okay. Mars. Alright. Alolan Marowak and Guzma. We did get the Marowak. Pokeball. Do I put it on the other Turt? I don't know. They both cost 3. Heatran down to 20. Rare candy for the Incineroar EX. I kind of have to put in Turt, I guess. Yeah, I mean, neither one's great here. Into an EX on the other side. Cubone. I think this thing is just going down. Without Kiawe, we can't really power it super well. Turtonator is so bad. We gotta try it, though. Look how pretty it is. Okay. I don't see a way out of this one. Other Heatran. Incineroar. Guzma him? I can just do that next turn, right? He's gonna do ludicrous damage to me anyway. He does 140 no matter what here. Right? Like, I can Guzma, but burn does 20? What's with all the question marks? Burn does 20? Yeah, burn does 20 damage. I could take away his Rocky Home for fun. It doesn't even matter. These coin flip decks are so cringe sometimes. I mean, I just want to use it. I just want to use the ability once. Oh, man. Sometimes, I know. All right, I'm not gonna do another. I can't do another coin flip deck right now. Where's Solgaleo? I'm gonna try him. We could do Solgaleo with Doug Trio. You want Doug Trio? Where's that at? Flip a coin? I don't know. No, I can't do another coin flip deck, guys. I just can't do it. It's just gonna break my heart. Klefki. I could play a Klefki deck. Pike. I mean, the real deck is probably Dialga, right? It's probably Dialga. Couple of Dialgas, couple of Solgaleos. And you need this whole line. Right? 2 Cosmogs. I guess I could maybe drop one of these and put in a rare candy. Put in a couple rare candies. Couple of those, couple of those. Couple of these, couple of these. It's 2 energy, it doesn't need Dialga. That's true. You can play it without Dialga. We could do Adaman. One of those would be fun. We could play a Cyrus. We could play a Sabrina. We could run... I kind of like that. Maybe a Leaf. You won't need Leaf once Solgaleo's out. Maybe a Comms. This could be too messy. Let's try it. This might be too messy. Dialga going second into a water deck. I wonder what the new water deck is. This is the most exciting time to be playing matches because everyone's just trying different stuff, you know? Pokeball. Dang, what a supportive hand. Holy moly. It's the Wild West out here. It really is. Whew. I've never wanted someone to Mars or red card me more. Like, look at that. I mean, I have to kind of comms here. I don't even want to. At least it gives me something to power. I think this set is quite balanced. It's looking pretty fun so far. There's some really cool stuff in it. What's your favorite supporter from the new set? I don't know. Guzman seems really good. Irida. Okay. Rare candy would be really good here if we get a card. There are a few of them in the deck. We just don't have one yet. It's a Rayquaza Wiglet deck with a Misty. Other Dialga, huh? It's kind of tough. Do you think they go for a leaf right now? I don't know if they got it. They might. 5 cards, 7 here. They might go for a leaf. I think I'll wait. They did go for a leaf. Yeah, it's there's like a promo battle for the Rays. Wug Trio's here. Okay. Weird situation. I mean, I guess I add him in here. Are people happy with the immersive trainers instead of Solgaleo and Lunala? I feel like people have been pretty happy with it, but yeah, it's definitely different. There's the Manaphy. They could, yeah, they're retreating into it. They're going for it. You'd rather have immersive Pokemon? I've seen some people think it's really cool. I don't know, I think it's cool that they keep doing different things, if I'm being honest. Like, I like that more than them not. We have Solgaleo. Never needed the rare candy. I think Venusaur EX will be back. What, with the new cape, you think? You got Immersive Lily? Nice. Turtonator, Salazzle, Kiawe rocks. Turtonator, Salazzle. I haven't looked at the new Salazzle. What's it do? All right. Burn and poison? That is pretty fun. All right, we didn't get to crack with Solgaleo. They didn't let us. They didn't let us hit him. Sad. Burn and poison. Interesting. Let me see that. New fire, right? Fire's near the top. It's right after grass, yeah. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and burned. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's pretty strong. You do 30 and you poison and burn them. That's pretty good. Huh. You do 30 and then you immediately do another 30. As long as they're not Arceus, I guess. A Banette deck. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take any energy from their zone and attach it to their active. They just attach it to their bench. I don't think that's crazy. So yeah, 60 on one attack is kind of nuts. Salazzle Clodsire. I mean, it's a fun idea. It's a beautiful dream. We could try it. We can mess around with the new Salazzle. That sounds pretty fun. This deck you obviously don't need, you know, Dialga for. Just thought it'd be fun to have it in there. What else is new that's metal? You could run Klefki. You could run a Alolan Dugtrio. You could run Excadrill. You could run Escavalier. Orocorio's broken. It does seem pretty good, huh? Mawile. Heatran maybe. It's 3 energy. You could run a Skarmory deck. But I think it would be really annoying dealing with what your opponents are going to do to it, right? Just be so frustrating. When's the new rank season? I think in a couple days. Have I done the Rayquaza event? No, not yet. No. Is there like a... Hawlucha. 80 HP is pretty good. Cyclizar does 20, then 40. Arceus. Put Mew in there? Maybe. Maybe Mew. Star Raptor. Oricorio S tier. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it might be the new meta electric deck. That's true. I mean, until you run into Rampardos and you're like, well, that thing's really doing a lot, ain't it? Cyclizar. Drop Adaman. Let me see. Who else would I want to run? I could run Poison Barbs. Just to be annoying. I feel like I want to. I want to just be annoying with Poison Barb. We've got to try a Poison Barb, like, Clodsire deck at some point, right? Why did they give water an EX Slayer and Bench Healer? What's the EX Slayer for water? I'm blanking on it. Shaman? Oh, you could do Shaman. Oh, the spider. That's right. Yeah. Forgot about that. Araquanid. Forgot about Araquanid. Yeah. Someone on your friends list has 31,000 cards. Man, that's expensive. That's quite expensive. Okay. We don't even need the rare candy here. I guess it's smartest to get you in, huh? Kangaskhan would be nice with this deck. It's true. You get the free retreat. What do they hit for? 150. They can't KO me next turn. Rare candy for Gallade is wild. Oh, I bet you'll see people do it for sure. I think we'll go for it. I take myself down to 170. So they can't get me in one, but I can't KO them in one if they swing either. They go down to 10. My Barb is on the Cyclizar. Have I tried Incineroar? No, not yet. I think I only have one of them. I think they have to attack here so that we're kind of trading, right? I guess they could bring in Mewtwo. Oh, they're going to Leaf it and then use Lunala for Mewtwo. Mewtwo, Lunala. No? For the other one, I guess. This is going to bring him down to 30, but these guys only do 120. Greetings from Japan, just joining the chat. Is Decidueye as hype as it seems to be? I haven't played with it yet. I think I only have one Dartrix, but I could still make a Decidueye deck. I might only have one Decidueye EX also, but I have to look. They are giving a lot of free pack points, it feels like. Okay, I'll put in Cyclozar. Is the shop working? Oh, I don't know. Is it not working? It's like crashing. New pack, new meta, no social life. Balance. Hey, Seer. Welcome on in, buddy. Do you predict the meta shifting from fast-hitting basic EX to bulky, third-stage, slower-paced games? Possibly. I got to see how it starts to play out. I feel like you'll still see really powerful decks like this, so I don't really know. I guess I'm just gonna Cyrus one of them. It's got a lot of energy on it. I don't know what it's doing. Right? If I Rising Road in this one, poison him. I kind of missed my shot to do that, unfortunately. This one's got 170. They don't have enough energy to power a Mewtwo hit, so they're gonna have to bring in the full HP Mewtwo. Yeah. Is Blastoise good now? I don't know. I don't think the rare candy helps Blastoise out tremendously. It makes it more consistent, but it still needs a decent amount of energy. Geo. Okay. They could use Leaf and play around this in an interesting way. Have you figured out which decks have better cards? No, I don't know. I haven't looked at them all yet. Let's look at them all here in a minute. I tested new rare candy with Charizard. It's quite good. If I keep getting Charizard online by turn 3. Yeah, I mean, that's like a crazy good strategy, right? Okay, we do have the Leaf Lunala, and they're going to hit for 150. But then it's over, right? Oh, they're going to hit for 100. Okay. And then they're going to retreat into Mewtwo for 150. That'll win them the game. I didn't think about them attacking with Lunala. I should have thought about that. I was only thinking about them attacking with Mewtwo, honestly. Boom, boom. They also could Sabrina here and win. Is Dialga necessary for Solgaleo? No, I don't think so. No. Mewtwo. And here's where they can hit for 150. This is a cool setup. Look at this. And they can throw the energy on Mewtwo. GG. Pretty strong. Able to move that energy around to a card that could swing for 150 pretty easily. Which is the better pack? I'm not sure, guys. I mean, it just came out like less than 2 hours ago. So I don't know. I'll look at it, though. That deck seems strong. It seems pretty good. You can make some good plays with it. You got Crown Runala. Nice. I didn't get any crowns. Araquanid does seem pretty wild, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to see what cards are in each pack and kind of give some thoughts on it here soon. Cyclozar. Just got Golden Lunala. Nice. Yeah, no crown rares for me. Fighting deck, which we are weak to. Delmai's EX looks really strong. Interesting. I thought Delmai's EX kind of looked a little weak to me, but maybe it is kind of strong. I don't know. Poison Barb, Cosmog. Might as well put another one down. I mean, I think they're going to hit me, so... I thought Delmai's did not look too good, but maybe in the right deck, it would actually be kind of good. Yet to get a 3-star art card. Last set it took me 300 packs till you got Giratina. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Drud with Poison Barb or still Rocky Helm? Probably Rocky Helm. Poison Barb is, I think, most effective probably just to set up a specific poison situation, but it is a cool thought. Poison Barb. Yeah, it's like a buff for the Clodsire deck in a big way. The new Grass Cape with Venusaur puts him at 220. He's chunky now. And with Ellie and Erica, yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy, isn't it? 220 HP is a lot of HP. I did not get all the EXs, no. I'll have to look and see what I got and don't got. You got 2 immersives in your first 10 packs? Nice. Alright, so we'll take 1. I'm guessing they're bringing in Garchomp EX, but maybe not yet. Maybe they're waiting. Here it comes. They'll hit me for 50. Trying to not get poisoned, I guess. They're down to 50. I'm at 160. They're gonna have to retreat, huh? Sabrina, okay. Okay. Is Persinium, I think you spelled that weird in the chat, EX good? It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't seem amazing. Two cannon with Pikachu EX? Okay. GG's. 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 Solgaleo seems pretty fun and pretty good. I mean, once you get it online, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage, and you can wall really easily with it. All right, let's make a few other things that sound fun. I don't have. Oh, that new Salazzle does sound really fun. We have the Alolan Sandslash. Do 40 damage back to our attackers. We have a Araquanid. That one feels like it costs a lot. You know? Is Muck good? I don't have Muck, so I don't know. New Oricorio feels pretty good. Togedemaru does possibly 50 for 1. We could play a Alolan Raichu with this. You could just play other, just like Pika stuff with it though, too. Vikavolt? We do have a Alolan Raichu. Play a little. What's your? How much do you cost? You cost 70. You attack for 70. Excuse me. All right. We got one of those Alolan Raichus. One of these. What's the best Pico we can run? 10 to one of the bench Pokemon, maybe. So we're not taking any active damage. That might be the best. Couple of Pikas, Oricorios, Tapu Koko, 2 Alolan Raichus. Okay. Maybe 1 Pika EX. That might be too much now, though. That might be too much. I definitely want X speed here. 1 Guzma. Let's see. No rare candies, Pokeballs. Old Pika EX? We could run old Pika EX too. Definitely want Cyrus. One Mars, one Sabrina. What's the HP on this? 140. 140. I guess you could try to run Cape here. 1 Comms? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Little Pikachu, new Raichu. How many decks will the meta be too wide? I don't think you could have a meta that's too diverse. That would just be exciting, I think. You know? Alright. Oricorio. We are weak to fighting. Running into a Gibble. Cyrus. Professors. Yeesh. What a start. Okay. What a start. Got my first crown rare on my main account. Nice. Tapu Koko. We might need... I think that we're going to have to run Pachirisu to make this work. Okay. What an unfortunate start for us, man. How can you KO that Pokemon if you only have EX? Well, that's kind of the idea, right? Oricorio. It's a nice Mars. It might have saved me from a Garchomp, but you never know. Okay. Okay. Well, this is just miserable. Pokeball. Maybe gives us something, but not really, huh? Pikachu! You got the gold Solgaleo. That's awesome. Tapu Koko can be really good. Like hit and switch back to Oricorio into an EX Pokemon. That's pretty sick. You know? I hate your streams. Oh no. It's not good. But I liked the stream. I still didn't like that conversation. I didn't like one bit of it, honestly. Okay. Let's see. I could have Alolan Raichu them. If I retreat now, I get a KO. They bring in Garchomp. Garchomp swings at the bench, right? That's what they're gonna do. Like, I have to make this play. I could put down Pika in case they want to hit it, and then I turn it into Raichu to, like, soak up some damage. I don't know if that's really going to matter. Oh, dang it. I screwed that up. I did it wrong. Well, it's fine. It was pretty much over, but now it's definitely over. Hitting the Pika. That's weird. I don't... Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it back. I thought they'd definitely take out Tapu Koko there. Tapu Koko was a one-man army in that fight. I was like, well, we're totally done here. Like, it's over. But nope. They let me do that. All right, let's get Pachirisu in here. Maybe I remove Pika EX. It feels dangerous. It might be that this is not an Alolan Raichu deck. And this is a Pikachu EX deck with maybe 2 Tapu Kokos. Tapu Koko actually kind of seems pretty good. Where's Patch? New patch. New patch, new patch, new patch, new patch. Maybe that? Am I hosting a tournament this weekend? I'm not hosting a tournament, no. Oh yeah, maybe one Shaman to retreat Pikachu for free. Yeah. Which pack is better? I don't know yet, if I'm being honest. What are we going into? A metal deck. I'll go Pachirisu here. We actually could put everyone on the bench. We could run old Pikachu in this deck, as we talked about earlier, too. I don't think that would be terrible. Cosmog. I will only be opening this set until I collect every Alolan Raichu card. Well, how many is every for you? Because it could be a long time. A giant cape. That is a big cape. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Might as well just take it. They probably got another, but who cares? Just get rid of it. I guess I'm going to put this on Orocorio right now, just because if that turns right into Solgaleo, it's my best shot, right? I got the rare candy. So they evolve, ready to fight. You have to play around this in some interesting ways here. Right? You just have to know that this could happen every single game. They could just, like, evolve in your face. We've got Orocorio. I'll zap him. I'll zap him. Gonna heal. Got Dialga. Good zap, thank you. Okay. Other patch. I guess it's a maybe. I don't think it's gonna happen. This card is silly, right? I mean, they have to Sabrina. Like, you have to run Sabrina or you have to snipe the bench. Adamant, okay. Is there something I'm not getting about this? Do they have anything that's not EX? They have Shaman. I can... They have nothing! They don't have a single card that can do damage to Orocorio! Dude, Orocorio is so silly, man. Is Orocorio like the new Drudagon? You just put it into any deck, you just put it in the active spot and be like, I hope you have something to get it out, because I'm just gonna throw water shurikens at you the whole time. Dude, if they are only playing EX Pokemon, Orocorio is so nuts. That's crazy. So funny. I can't believe it's like that. Yeah, you can get around it with a lot. There are definitely cards you can get around it with, but that is such a funny... Like, they literally have to concede because they can't hit it. Yeah, I'm going to go over all the cards here in just a little bit, Keaton. Rayquaza EX destroys it? Yeah, that's true. Ray would do well. You have to put it in a lightning deck. Or I guess just not attack with it, but it doesn't feel fun to not attack. Hey, Soul JD, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Welcome on in, everyone. We're just playing around with some of the new cards right now. We're kind of geeking out about Oricorio because it's so stupid. It's very funny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, now I've got 2 Oricorios. You better not evolve. That's all I'm saying. Can't wait to try out some more of the cards. Me too, man. You asked if anything survives char damage. Oricorio does. That's true. That's true. We've got Tapu Koko too, which I don't hate here. It does a lot of damage. 70 is actually pretty solid, considering we can charge it up with Pachirisu. They're gonna need to get like their Moltres in or something. They could try to go to Stoke Char here, but then I bring in Oricorio. Dude! They can't hit it! They can't hit this card. They're like, I can't hit it. I can't, there's nothing I can do. Man. What's Oricorio's ability? Dude. You could hit it with Darkrai. Darkrai could chip it, yeah. Darkrai could chip it. It would take a while. But yeah, Darkrai could chip it. It's just so funny. There are certain decks you'll run into, they cannot play. Now, of course, like, certain decks could easily take you down, right? What if they don't evolve? That's what they'd have to do, not evolve. Yeah. We got Pika and Pachirisu here. Part of me wants to just X speed right now, but because they might seed bomb it. Doesn't matter that much though. As someone who's been running a non-EX Togekiss Rushdown deck the last 3 packs, I absolutely love Oricorio. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. Drifting Breath, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Very kind to you. We know we have one more turn in the active spot if we want to stay here, but I think it makes sense to get Pachirisu in, even if they KO it, because I can easily pivot if they KO it, right? So I'm going to get Pachirisu in. Like, if they decide to Exeggutor, we'll play around it with Oricorio. Don't forget to play the new single player event. Yeah, I do need to make a raid deck for sure. Okay, they have Exeggutor. They could get Pachirisu. They don't. That's good. I'm just gonna retreat. I don't even need to X speed yet. I could save it. Sabrina, Mars, Zap. So they can Cyrus and Sabrina me. They're gonna need to play multiple Cyrus. No way! No way! No one has non-EX Pokemon. This is the cheesiest thing. Dude. No way. This is so funny. This is the cheesiest card, but this might make lightning decks like actually insanely good. Of course, you'll run into things that aren't EX Pokemon, and then you'll have a battle. But just imagine this, like this is so frustrating. We're going first into a fire deck. I guess I can start Tapu Koko here. It's not ideal. Neither of them are ideal starts. This is so funny to me. Mars. Professors, what do you give us? Comms, Pika. Okay, so we can power a Pika if we need to. I could comms the Oricorio. It's possible I grab Pachirisu. A Zard deck, is there a non-EX? I don't think so, really. Right? Professors. No, there literally is a non-EX, but we're saying, like, is there a common non-EX deck that people would play? And I don't think so, really. I'm gonna just retreat. I think it's weird, but I think I power Oricorio here, even though Pikachu does more damage, but I think Oricorio... Well, I can power Pika. Both are options. I can power Tapu Koko too. It's actually pretty good here. They're gonna have to fight as Charmeleon, right? Charmeleon and Charmander are gonna have to fight. Which can do some damage. Yeah. Maybe the play is actually powering Tapu Koko there. I'm gonna have Pikachu ready, and Oricorio I can X-Speed in next turn for the KO if I need to. I could also Sabrina a Charmeleon next turn if they evolve the bench. They can't! Dude! Dude. Nothing can hit this card! Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Why are people conceding so fast? Because you can't hit my card. It's honestly ridiculous. It's Oricorio. Let me put up the one you guys can read. Its ability Safeguard prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's EX. Meaning, if they only have an EX strategy, which some decks do, they are literally staring at a card they can never hit. They have to have 2 Sabrinas to play around it. I mean, dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. Wow. And Tapu Koko allows you to do 70 damage and then switch to it if you want to make that play. Pikachu goes in for 150 and Pachirisu charges. It's honestly, like, really good. It's really, really good. This will mess with the meta a bit. Better than Magnezone? We're going second into water. I could try to start Tapu Koko. We'll see. We obviously want to start Pachirisu. They're a water deck that also runs the Execute that pulls water. Or excuse me, that pulls grass. Okay. Pachirisu. Guzma, Patch. Okay. We don't have the ability to get Pachirisu in yet, unfortunately. Tapu Koko. Maybe the play there is just to actually power Oricorio with 1 energy and pray for an X speed in my next 2 cards. It won't matter now with the cape. Hey, Miss Pokemon Forever. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. And there's the X speed I was just talking about. Welcome on in. Just playing around with a little bit of the new set here. Having a lot of fun with this Oricorio card. There's Pikachu. I kind of don't want Pikachu on the bench, but we could. I'm gonna X speed. I'm gonna power... I'm gonna cape this just so it can survive 1 hit. This is tricky because both are actually a good play here. But I'm going to power Oricorio because I think they're definitely evolving here. Right? Hey, Spragels, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming in and checking out what we're doing. We're just messing around with this new set. This card is... Oricorio's hilarious, I think. Okay, so they've got Eevee. So this is a Leafeon Executor deck. I'm guessing they don't evolve here, but they might. Would the old Pikachu EX be a bit better? It might be. We were talking about that earlier, too. Yeah. Okay. They are not running the card that we thought they were running. So this is actually pretty good for them, right? I think here I could power Tapu Koko. This does 20 more energy for each energy attached to your opponent's active. So I need energy on Pikachu here. Is it Vaporeon? I guess it could be Vaporeon. I was assuming it was Leafeon EX, but it could be Vaporeon. There are a few different ways they could be playing it right now. Well, I was wrong about it being Exeggutor. I thought it was. It is not. Pachirisu goes down. Pikachu comes in and cleans up Exeggutor. I don't know what they're planning on doing, but I'm just gonna Mars them here. They've already got a point. Just get rid of some of your cards. Oh yeah, it could be Glaceon EX. Remove the cape. Doesn't make a difference. I'll wait until they actually have a card I need to remove it on. Yeah, it could be Glaceon. Good point. Maybe it's Glaceon. Glaceon could kind of take down Oricorio. It would take a long time, but it could take it down eventually. Giant cape. Okay. I was about to say, what? They got pretty close right there. All right. They have 80 HP. If I had 1 more energy on Tapu Koko, we could make a really good play. But I don't. I'm gonna just bring in Oro. Well, I could do either, really. I could bring in Tapu Koko. I'm gonna do it. Just kind of threaten them with Tapu Koko. They could Cyrus us at some point and make a good play. I'll take that cape next turn. If it's Leaf and they have Cyrus, they're good to go. They've got us beat. Okay. Pikachu EX, not what we're looking for. I'm gonna comms this Pachirisu into Oricorio. Ah, it's Tapu Koko. No! Okay. I could put down another Tapu Koko to play around a something instead of... But I think the Cyrus is just gonna kind of ruin it for us at some point. They're down to 70. I can either bring Tapu Koko back in, or I could stay here with Oricorio. But again, if they have Cyrus, we're in trouble. They can't hit me right now. They have to bring in other Eevee. And try to hit me with continuous steps. Wow. Ah, Irida. Lucky duck. All right. Whoa. Whoa, I've never seen continuous steps work this well. Holy moly. That's crazy. Okay. Jeez. Well, I can retreat into Tapu Koko, pick up a KO, and then we go down. I can Sabrina them right now and hit them with Oricorio. That might be the call. Then I still have Cyrus on them. They'll have to retreat again. And then if they don't heal, I've got a shot. Pokeball. Who are they looking for? Maybe eggs. Eggs is a guaranteed hit. I think they can win with eggs here, actually. They retreat into eggs, hit me with eggs. Oh, but eggs has growth spurt. It actually can't hit me. That's right. Sabrina. I guess I have to give you this. Did we do it? They Sabrina, they don't have any more healing, right? No with Coco? Why no with Coco? Coco seems like a fine choice to put in there. GG. Hua! Oricorio wins again. And we'll switch in Oricorio. Now can heal or Cyrus. No they can't. What are you talking about? They just Sabrina'd us. How are they gonna Cyrus us? GG's. GG's. Alright, I think Oricorio is actually insane. I think it's one of the craziest meta cards right now. He might be delayed. Gotta be very delayed. That's an awesome card. Alright, let's look through all the cards together, guys. Because someone wanted me to give a suggestion on which pack to pull. And I think we could do that. Oricorio feels awesome, by the way. Yeah, I'll show that deck here. It's so funny. Let me change. What do we even call it? Oricorio 18 trainer. It's not really what it is. But here's the deck, everybody. This has 2 Tapu Kokos, 2 Oricorios, 2 Pachirisus, 2 Pikachu EXs. I actually think I would cut down probably on one of these. And I might even use the old Pikachu EX because I do think it would be good for this. The X speeds I think are great. The comms might be useful. We have a lot of basics right now. Cape has actually proved to be pretty useful. Mars, Guzma, Cyrus, Sabrina, all great cards. I think the X speeds are probably necessary in this deck. And then Oricorio is just the absolute star. Like, what a star card. Unbelievably good. I love it. Okay. Yeah, and someone was asking, like, what the best set is. Let's look at all the cards together. And we'll go ahead and try to figure out which set's best. Let me pull it up here. I want to get it so everybody can see it. Where is it? Let's do this. I'll get some music here too, so it's not just my voice droning on. I'll have the chat up. I'll have the chats up so I can see what you guys think about it too. Let me see. The music feels a little light, maybe? I can't tell. You guys will have to tell me. And then let me pull this up. This will be... No. That. Right? Cool. All right, we'll probably make a video out of this because I think it's interesting, and everybody's been asking about it, so it's definitely a big topic of conversation right now, right? Which set to pull. All right, let me make sure I got my chats up so I can see you guys. All right, yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now. All right, hello everybody. Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! I'm live on stream while I'm doing this, and the chat has been asking me which set is better, which set should you pull from, Lunala or Solgaleo? And I've had fun with both sets. I have a deck I can't wait to show you soon. I'm just gonna, Oricorio's insane. We'll talk about it later. Let's take a look at these two sets. So let's start with Lunala and all of the cards that you can get inside of it. So this will show not only exclusive cards, but cards that show up in both. In fact, let's start with just exclusives, and then we can look at some of the cards that show up in both. So if you are, how do I want to do it? Maybe I'll just show cards that show up in both. As well while we're going. So the new Execute is only in the Lunala set. It has Rolling Tackle for 2 energy, 30 damage, probably a little unnecessary for a basic Pokemon. They have Alolan Executor. I have not pulled this card yet, I don't believe. Tropical Hammer, 150 damage, but a coin flip means that this does no damage. And I mean, I would say it's gonna have its moments, but coin flip decks are always inconsistent. We played a few on stream earlier, and you're flipping coins, so that's up to you. This is in both sets. This is Surskit. You flip a coin, it does 20 more damage on Quick Attack, another grass type Pokemon. Masquerain, I'm not sure I'm saying that right. In fact, I'm sure I'm not. 40 damage with Bug Buzz, and maybe my music's a little loud. Sorry about that, guys. Turning it down just slightly. 40 damage on Bug Buzz, 1 grass energy, 90 HP. Feels like okay. It has no retreat cost, which I do think is pretty cool. Maractus, this is only in Lunala, a basic. 40 damage for Sting, 90 HP. 90 HP is pretty solid. It's a basic. Carablast, this one is in both sets. Headbutt, 10 damage. And then, of course, you can evolve this later as we head down towards our metal cards. Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye are all Lunala exclusive. So, well, that's not true. Decidueye is, right? But if you look at Solgaleo, and you look at the exclusives, they don't have the Decidueye or Dartrix. So they have Rowlet, but they don't have the Decidueye or Dartrix, right? Isn't that how that works? Yeah. It's a weird setup for it. So they have this Rowlet exclusive, 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Kind of a weird way to draw a Pokemon, I gotta be honest. Which also, I should probably talk about one more thing that's weird about pulling cards here very, very soon. When is Rococo coming back? What a interesting question. They actually just did a show recently. I was out of town for it though. Razor Wing, 30 damage from Dartrix. Not bad, but really what you're looking for is Decidueye EX, right? 170 HP, Pierce the Pain, 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that already has damage on them. So it's like a Cyrus that you don't even need to Cyrus for. And then Razor Leaf, 80 damage for 2 Grass Energy. I'm really excited to try out some Decidueye decks. That one looks really cool. And again, exclusive to the Lunala set. Grubbin, exclusive to Lunala. Which also means as we head down to Charjabug and Vikavolt, they're also exclusive. We'll talk about those here in one sec. Fromantis is exclusive. Leafage, 20 damage. Oh, no, sorry. Fromantis is in both, excuse me. Lurantis is in both as well. Petal Blizzard, 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's like a good... I guess it would be like an even better... version of why am I blanking on its name? That really cool card from dude, I can see it in my head. Spiritomb. Why am I blanking on Spiritomb's name? Thank you. In the chat they're like Spiritomb, Jake. I'm like blanking on Spiritomb for so long. They have Morlul in Lunala, a new Morlul that's colorless, which is interesting. But Shiinotic still requires grass energy. Flickering Light, 50 damage, and the defending Pokemon can't attack, which is kind of cool. It's interesting because there are also some other grass cards that are pretty neat in this set, and we'll talk about them later, that are in the other set. We have Growlithe and Arcanine here. Pretty basic. Combustion, 30 damage, 70 HP for 2 cost, 3 retreat. Arcanine, 80 damage, 3 energy, 130 HP. I don't really love it, I wouldn't say. But I haven't really given a ton of thought as to how I could build a cool deck. Alolan Marowak. This is a cool new card. I played with it on stream and I flipped tails. So when you flip tails, this card does nothing. If you get a heads, your opponent is burned. So you could do 140 damage and burn. You also could do 0 damage, which happened to me. This set has Litten, but this is like, it's interesting. Again, the Incineroar is in the other set. Your Princess is in another castle. We'll get onto that in a minute. Fire Oricorio, discard a random energy from both active Pokemon, which is pretty interesting, pretty mean. A lot of people are excited about this. Salandit, 20 damage. Nah, sure, fine, whatever. Salazzle. All right, this card is cool. It's in both sets, which is awesome. 2 fire. It does 30 damage, and this card will poison and burn your opponent. It will poison and burn them, and 30 damage. Like, what? I mean, it's so fun. Like, what a fun card. I mean, for a game that seems to punish status conditions a lot, really cool card. Turtonator is exclusive to Lunala. The supporter that works with Turtonator and Marowak is in this set as well. So Turtonator, 120 HP. Fire Spin, 90 damage, but you discard an energy. The big issue with this card for me is its retreat cost. It's ludicrously high, but you can do some interesting stuff with this. Like, Turtonator requires fire energy, right? But it only requires 2. You could power this with Kiawe. I'll show this card here because it's one of the exclusive supporters in this set. This is only in Lunala. You take 2 fire energy and you put it on Alolan Marowak or Turtonator. You could actually run Turtonator in a colorless deck, right? Like you would have this as a wall and you could power it with Kiawe, hit for 90 one time, and then still like move in with something like Solgaleo if you wanted to, and not worry about its retreat cost because of how Solgaleo works. I think Turtonator's retreat cost is pretty ridiculous, so it might be a bit of a problem. All right, let's keep going. Alolan Sandshrew in both sets, 20 damage with Scratch, 60 HP. Alolan Sandslash, 100 HP, 20 damage again with Spike Armor, but if you take damage by an attack, so not chip damage, not water shuriken, none of that, it has to be by a direct attack, you will do 40 damage back to your opponent. That's in both sets. Vulpix is only in Lunala. Call Forth Cold, it generates energy for itself, water energy. And then Alolan Ninetales, I was a little disappointed by this because I really like Alolan Ninetales. I play a lot of Pokemon Unite, and Alolan Ninetales is like a really... It's been there since the beginning. It's a really cool Pokemon. This is okay. 60 damage, 20 to everything on the bench. Not bad. Sets up some plays, and it does power itself. That's only in Lunala. Poplio, only in Lunala, the one that sings and puts them to sleep. Brionne, this one only in Lunala. Wave Splash for 30 damage. And then we have Primarina, not an EX. So Infernape is EX, Dartrix is EX, Water Pokemon. It looks like they've once again forgotten Water Pokemon and given them nothing good. Melodious Healing, once during your turn, you may heal 30 damage from each of your Water Pokemon. So you now have Irida on the bench, just sitting there. Could be pretty strong. I have not got to play with it yet, but that really could be cool. Wishy-Washy allows you to put a random Wishy-Washy or Wishy-Washy EX onto your deck with 1 water energy. This is only in Lunala, and a lot of people are talking about Wishy-Washy EX. I haven't pulled it yet. I Wishy-Washy I had, but I have not. 170 HP, 3 water energy, School Storm. The attack does 30 damage plus 40 more damage for each of your benched Wishy-Washy and Wishy-Washy EXs. So Wishy-Washy EX 16 trainer will for sure be a deck that people are playing around with. I mean, it's absolutely going to be a deck. I think someone booed my joke in the chat. As always, if you boo my jokes, you're banned for 2 years. Mewtwo, I'm positive I'm saying that wrong, is exclusive to Lunala. Innards Out is its ability, and it's where if it gets knocked out by an attack from your opponent, it does 50 damage back to your opposing Pokemon, with Sprinkle Water as its attack for only 1 water energy. Seems fine, right? Seems fine. Bruxish is in both sets. Why? Who knows? 80 HP, Wave Splash for 50 damage. Seems ridiculous to me, but hey, maybe someone's gonna like that. Tapu Fini, there's one of the Tapus I like a lot. Tapu Fini I've not tried yet. 60 damage, healing yourself for 20, 100 HP. There are elements of this that kind of feel like Origin Form Palkia, but I think Origin Form Palkia is just a little stronger. However, this has 1 retreat cost as a basic, 100 HP, not too bad, and water Pokemon have a lot of ways to get energy on them, right? We've got Helio right here. It's in both sets. Smash Kick is colorless for this, as well as Rear Kick. So we have 2 lightning cards right here that take colorless energy, so you can splash them into some decks if you wanted to that are not running lightning energy. Charge-a-Bug, we talked a little earlier, evolving from Grubbin, 1 lightning energy to do damage with Vice Grip, and then we have Vikavolt. I feel like Vikavolt's not great. Unfortunately, it is again exclusive to Lunala, but it does 70 damage for 2 energy. That's not terrible, and then your opponent can't play any items. That's the face you make when someone... It feels really specific, guys. Really specific. Togedemaru is also in Lunala. 1 lightning energy, could do up to 50 damage, and it does pair with a card. Sableye is in both. I feel bad for Sableye because I don't think it's a very good card. It's not, I guess it's not horrible. You can corner your opponents, but I just love Sableye. I wish it did more. 80 HP, 40 damage with corner. You've got Spoink, which takes energy and attaches it from your energy zone, psychic energy. And then you have Grumpig, Zen Headbutt for 70. Fine, you know. It's a Alolan Ninetales, but it doesn't do damage to the bench. It does a little more to the active, is, you know. What you gonna do? Lunatone, 2 energy, 50 damage, 90 HP, 2 retreat cost. A lot of stuff I don't like about a card like this. I feel like it's just a really high retreat cost, really high cost to attack. And by the time that you've powered up something like Lunatone, there are just a lot of other cards I think you'd rather power up. Shuppet, a lot of people are excited about Banat. So Shuppet is 20 damage with Will-O-Wisp, 60 HP, weak to dark. Banat is cool, still 1 retreat cost, 90 HP, so not a lot of HP for a stage 1 necessarily, but its attack Nightbind is pretty cool. You deal damage to your opponents and they cannot attach energy to the active Pokemon in that spot. They can attach it to their bench, they can retreat that active Pokemon if they have energy, X speed, leaf or something like that, but they can't attach energy directly to that active Pokemon. I think this will be probably cheesier than good, but it's still a fun idea. Oricorio, this is the Oricorio that's very similar to Marshadow, right? Spiteful Dance, 20 damage, but if a Pokemon was knocked out last turn, it does 60 more. So 80 damage, which is always a pretty cool card. Mimikyu, which I don't know if I pulled yet. I don't think I have. 70 HP as a basic. Shadow Hit does 60 damage for 2 energy and 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. So... okay. I mean, 60 is a lot of damage, but okay. Tapu Lele is 90 HP again. All these Tapus, I believe, are 90. No, wait, maybe Tapu Koko is 100. Maybe they're not all 90. Don't quote me on that. I think that's wrong already. Energy Arrow, 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to that Pokemon. Not bad if they're really stacking up some energy on their Pokemon, and it has 1 retreat cost. This is also only in Lunala. Mimikyu, by the way, also only in Lunala. Cosmog, Cosmion. So these are, Cosmom is, these are in both sets, and as well as like the full art for the Cosmog. This has Teleport, and Cosmion has a kind of a cool skill, Stiffen. You will take minus 50 damage from attack. So if that is in an active spot, it's actually okay. And then, of course, one of the big stars of the set, Lunala EX. This Pokemon has 180 HP. It allows you to move energy from one of your psychic Pokemon on the bench to an active Pokemon, and its Lunar Blast does 100 damage for 3 energy. 1 retreat cost. Really solid card. I've already seen some really cool decks with it. You know, moving energy around between things like Mewtwo and Giratina over to Lunala. It's pretty cool. Necrozma. This Pokemon is only in the Lunala set. It does 120 damage with Prismatic Laser, and it can't attack next turn. I actually don't think this is too bad. 120 HP for a basic. Its retreat cost is a little high. If it had 1 retreat cost, I think it would kind of be broken, though, to be fair. But 120 damage, and you pair that with something like Lunala, where you can move energy around pretty easily, you could set up some good plays with this. New Cubone, who dis? Beat does 30 damage for colorless energy. Obviously, you might be running Cubone in fire decks, but I think the old Cubone's just better, probably. It can't do damage, but you're probably not attaching 2 colorless energy to Cubone. It's pretty rare. Makuhita, 1 energy to do Slap Push for 20 damage, 70 damage as a fighting card. Weak to Psychic here. Hariyama does Push Out for 2 energy, one of them being fighting, and you can switch your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench, 120 HP. Drillbur, oh, and by the way, the Hariyama is in both sets. Drillbur is in both sets, 10 damage for Scratch, fighting, weak to Grass. Timber is only in Lunala. Conkeldurr is actually interesting. So like you got Girder right here. 40 damage with 2 energy, and then Mega Punch on Conkeldurr does 80 damage. But I think the real cool thing about Conkeldurr is the ability, Guts. If the Pokemon would be knocked out from damage from an attack, so this can't be you know, Darkrai damage, you know, Water Shuriken damage, anything like that, poison damage. But if someone attacks it and it was going to get knocked out, you get to flip a coin, and if you get heads, it stays at 10 HP, which is kind of crazy. I mean, that's just pretty nuts. And the other thing is, it doesn't say like it only works once, so this could happen a bunch. We got Grinder. Yeah, I heard what I said. Rockruff. Signs of evolution for Rockruff. Rockruff is only in Lunala as well as Lycanroc. Put a random card that evolves from Rockruff into your hand. I mean, that's pretty obvious where that's going to go. Although I believe there is. Is there a Lycanroc also in the other set? Now I'm thinking there is. I can't remember. I think there might be like a moon set of this and a sun set, basically. Lycanroc, 100 HP, Bloodfang, 50 damage, 2 energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon has more remaining HP than this Pokemon, it does 50 more damage. So into a lot of EX Pokemon, I think that's going to be pretty dang good. We'll see if there are some cool Rockruff decks. We've got an EX Pokemon here, only in Lunala. That's Passimian EX. I don't know about this guy. The one cool thing about this is any energy attached to this, you can move that energy to another fighting Pokemon. It's 130 HP, pretty good. It's weak to Psychic, not amazing because I feel like Psychic's having a bit of a moment, right? It's doing pretty well right now. Its ability Offload Pass, when it's knocked out from an attack, by the way, it has to be an attack. It can't be any of those other ways to get knocked out. You move fighting energy to one of your benched Pokemon. It only takes 2 energy to attack. You're attacking for 60. There might be some cool decks with this. There might be. I don't want to count it out entirely. Minior right here is only in Lunala. Star Drop does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. For 2 fighting energy. Alolan Rattata, only in Lunala, 20 damage for bite. It's a dark type. Alolan Raticate. Scrounge and Scarf. Discard a random item card from your opponent's hand. Could be kind of cool. I think item cards are in a weird spot right now, which we'll talk about a little later, but that's an interesting one there in the Lunala set. Alolan Grimer. 2 energy, Sludge Toss for 30, 70 HP, weak to fighting, 2 retreat cost. Everyone's talking about Alolan Muck. There's a lot going on with Alolan Muck. I have not pulled Alolan Muck yet. It's 160 HP, stage 1. Its attack is Chemical Panic. One special condition, it does 80 damage. One special condition from Sleep, Burn, Confuse, Paralyze, and Poison is chosen at random, and your opponent's active is now affected by that special condition. Any special conditions already affecting that Pokemon will not be chosen. This is really fun, and I'm excited to see some decks with this. I don't know it'll be that good. It feels too weak for 3 energy. But it has 160 HP. Maybe it'll make something happen. Absol could pair with it decently well if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition. Its damage is 60 more. Unseen Claw does 20 plus 60 again if they're affected by a special condition. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed by Absol, I gotta say. The ability stacks, that's right. So you can keep giving them new things, which is cool. This is also only in Lunala. The conditions doesn't go away. Well, unless they retreat or something, right? They would go away. Like status conditions go away if you retreat, if you evolve, or like if you coin flip out of being asleep or something. Like they do go away at some point. Like there are multiple ways to get rid of them, I guess is what I'm saying. Trubbish in both sets, pound for 20. Garbodor is super poison breath, 70 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. 3 energy, that's in both sets. Marini, only in Lunala, 20 damage with Pierce, dark type, weak to fighting. Toxapex, only 1 energy, flipping 4 coins, 20 for each heads. Ugh. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, Pokemon Center Lady is another way to do it too. Alolan Diglets in both sets. Headbutt for 20, metal type. Alolan Dugtrio, you're flipping coins right here. 70 for each heads. You're going to have some fun games with this, and you're going to have some miserable ones with it too. In both sets. Excadrill in both sets. 1 metal energy to do 50 damage with Slash. Escavalier is in both sets. It does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon and 30 to the active. Not terrible, really. Huge retreat cost, though. We've got a dragon in Lunala. Jangmo-O, Hakamo-O, and Komo-O. I don't know that I really love these dragons, but I would like to try them out for sure. Lightning and fighting energy. It does a decent amount of damage. It also does damage to yourself. You take more damage from your opponents after you attack with it. Definitely not an impossible one, but dragons are the way dragons are. They're just always doing dragon things. They require multiple types of energy, and yeah. New Tauros, 3 colorless to do Rising Lunge. It could do up to 100 damage, but it will at least do 50. Skitty, 20 damage with Tackle. Delcatty, interesting. Energy Assist. You take colorless energy and attach it to a benched Pokemon. So we could see some interesting plays with Delcatty for sure. Pick-a-Peck is in both sets, 20 damage with Peck. Trumbeak is in both sets, 30 damage, 1 energy with Glide, 80 HP. Feels fine. Toucannon, 1 energy, Drill Peck for 70. So at least you're doing 70 damage right here. I could see a rare candy situation being kind of powerful there. You've got Stuffle only in Lunala. Hammer in, 3 colorless to do 60. It's a lot of energy, guys. Beware, 4 colorless to do 130, and now you're confused. So beware of putting that in your deck, I guess. Oranguru is 100 HP basic. This card I'm actually excited to mess around with. This is Lunala only. 40 damage. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by them cost 1 more energy. I think that's pretty interesting. You've never seen a colorless energy. That's true. But it's out there. I promise you it's out there. I think this is actually a cool card. And I would like to see some decks made with that. Big Malasada's in both. Heal 10 damage and remove a special condition. We just didn't have enough ways to get rid of these special conditions. Fishing Net. Put a random basic water Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. A lot of people are saying this is a wishy-washy card. And it's for a wishy-washy deck. Rare Candy. Oh, sorry. And I should mention this is only in Lunala. Rare Candy is in both, which is great. So if there's one you really want, you could find Rare Candy in either, and you could use pack points to build it. Poison Barb, only in Lunala. This is a new tool that when your opponent attacks you, they become poisoned. When they hit you in the active spot, they become poisoned. Acerola, choose one of your Pokemon, Palossand or Mimikyu that has damage, and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Could be kind of fun. I don't know. I would like to see some decks with it for sure. Lima, or is it Ilima? Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage into your hand. This feels very good. This feels very good. Like Arceus, things like that. This feels very, very good. We'll see how people play with that. Kiawe we talked about earlier. And these are all Lunala, by the way. And then Guzma. Guzma is awesome. Such a good card. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to all of the Pokemon on the other side of the board. Holy. How good is that? I mean, this is such a meta-disrupting card. Even having one of these in your deck can ruin your opponent's day. And it's going to change the way people build decks. So that's a great reason to pull from this set. And then there's a ton of full art. I'll let you take a look at it. I kind of don't want to see all of it because I want to get surprised when I pull some of it. But there's a ton of great full art that you can pull. And then the immersive card is the Guzma in this set. So let's talk about Solgaleo here. And I'll show only exclusives right now because we took a look at all the other ones. What pack is good to open first? That's what I'll talk about here in a minute, DJS. That's what I'm kind of going through each card, and then I want to talk about which pack I think is better to pull from. In Solgaleo, you have, of course, all the ones that are in both, right? And you have Phantom and Trevenant. Phantom does 20 damage with Hook for 1 energy. Trevenant, I think they did my boy a little dirty here. 80 damage for Claw Slash, 3 energy, 130 HP. Nothing really to write home about there for Trev. You have a Rowlet version in this set. Bone Sweet right here. Oh yeah, aren't there 2 immersives? Yes. Bone Sweet right here. 50 HP, 1 energy to do 20 damage. You have Steenie. Steenie will allow 1 energy to do possibly 60. You're going to start flipping coins. 80 HP. Still 1 retreat cost, which is pretty nice. And then we have Zarina. Zarina is exclusive to the Solgaleo set. 1 energy. You flip 3 coins. 50 damage for each. You're going to have great games and terrible games. I don't know what to tell you. We had some terrible ones with Zarina, but it's exclusive to Solgaleo. Wimpod exclusive here. During your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. It has 30 damage with Gnaw and 70 HP. It evolves into Golisopod, also again exclusive. 3 energy to do 60 damage. However, if this moves from your bench this turn, you will do 60 more. So if you retreat into Golisopod, you're cracking for 120. Not too bad. To be fair, it is a little tough when you kind of compare it to something like Meowscarada. When you think, well, Meowscarada has Sprigatito that lets you sort of draw through your deck. And if you're attacking an EX Pokemon, you're doing even more damage for 1 less energy. These are different cards for sure, but I do feel like there are a lot of similarities here, and Golisopod might not get a ton of play because of it. Delmise EX. Interesting card. I love Delmise. I love the art on this card. I'm not really sold on this yet. 140 HP, basic EX Pokemon. Anchor Shot does 80 damage, and then they can't retreat. So when you put this in the right situations, you will definitely, there will be a lot of your opponents that you will clear, right? But I don't know. 3 energy is a lot. I could see some good decks being like, I could see you putting this in a few decks, moving in for a guaranteed 80, essentially a guaranteed 160 if they can't take you down, but I don't know. I'm a little underwhelmed by it. Tapu Bulu, stuck in tackle, 100 damage, 120 HP. Flip a coin. If tails, it does 20 damage to itself. Pretty strong. 100 damage. It's actually stronger than the EX Pokemon we just looked at. So do with that information what you will. Fletchinder into Talonflame is only in this set, but I think Fletchling is basic. Yeah, excuse me, Fletchling is normal. So Fletchinder only in this, steady fire breathing for 30 damage, and Talonflame Fire Wing for 90 with 120 HP. It's okay, 2 energy, not the end of the world. Litten, Torracat, and Incineroar EX. This card feels like a card people are going to be searching for. This feels like a chase card to me. I feel like Incineroar is pretty good. It's still early, but it just feels like there are a lot of good plays you can make with it. 1 energy for Litten, and you do 10 damage to yourself, which is actually great for Incineroar, especially with Rare Candy. Torracat also does 10 damage to yourself. Incineroar, for 3 energy, uses Scar Charged Smash. It does 80. If you have any damage on you, it does 140. So 3 energy to do 140, 1 energy to burn your opponents with Fire Fang, 180 HP. I think all in all, Incineroar EX feels pretty solid to me. I think this could be a pretty dang good card. We'll see, of course, but I think this could be pretty dang good. Okay, Shelder. Shelder, exclusive, tackle, 1 water energy. Cloyster, exclusive, guard press, 50 damage for 2 energy. And this Pokemon takes -20 from attacks next turn. We have like kind of similar cards to this in other sets, right? The other Cloyster even feels kind of similar to this, right? Poplio is in this set, but again, if you want the full line, that is in the other set. So Decidueye and Primarina in the other set. Incineroar is in this one. Crabominable EX. This is the first time I'm seeing this card. I didn't pull it. So I'm gonna learn about it along with you right now. 160 HP, obviously. Stage 1. Insatiable Striking. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Insatiable Striking does plus 40 damage. It's 1 energy. This is kind of a water version of Exeggutor here, is what they're doing, right? I think that's pretty cool. It's very Exeggutor. Like, once it's in, you're guaranteeing 80s after that first hit. I don't think that's too bad. I think it's actually pretty decent. 160 HP is pretty decent too. Dupiter right here. Hook for 30 damage, 2 energy, 60 HP. The real reason you're looking to play this card is because of Araquanid and its combination with its supporter. So this card does 60 damage for 3 energy. Not amazing, but if your opponent's active is basic, it does 60 more. So many EX Pokemon that are powerful are basics. That might kind of be changing with this new set, but there are so many powerful EX basics. Pikachu and Alolan Raichu, exclusive to this set here. Tail Smack is colorless, and one of the reasons for that is Alolan Raichu does damage using colorless energy, right? So you can put this in so many different decks. 140 HP, it deals 60 damage and 30 for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, and it's super splashable. Like crazy splashable. You can throw this into so many different decks. For that reason, I think Solgaleo is a really nice set already, just because Alolan Raichu can go to tons of different decks. Alolan Geodude, Graveler, and Golem are exclusive here. Knuckle Punch for 40 damage. You're weak to fighting here. Heavy Impact for 60. And then finally, Alolan Golem does 150 damage, but you do have to discard 2 lightning energy from Golem. Okay. Oricorio is exclusive to this set. I do not know how good Oricorio will be for how long. I can tell you in this very moment, it's the best card that's ever existed ever, and that will change in like a matter of hours. But this card is so good, I can't believe it. It's a meta shaping card, and it's so good for lightning decks. It's 70 HP, 1 retreat cost. Zap for 2 energy does 50 damage. Its ability, Safeguard, prevents all damage done by attacks from your opponent's EX Pokemon to this Pokemon. If Oricorio is in the active spot, that means your opponent's EX cannot hit you unless they push it out. I won so many games in a row with this card. It is so hilarious. It's my favorite card of the new set so far, and it's going to be a real meta shaker, which is cool. Tapu Koko, I like this card a lot also, in that deck too. 100 HP, 3 energy for 70 damage is a lot. That's not amazing, like energy exchange. Low retreat cost, which is cool. But the really nice thing about this is you switch with one of your benched Pokemon, which is Oricorio. You switch into Oricorio. So you move in, hit an EX Pokemon, and then you switch into Oricorio and they can't do damage to you. And then you just laugh and laugh and laugh, and you and all your friends high five. And then like your dad comes in and he's like, guys, I brought pizza. And everyone's like, pizza. And then your mom comes in and everyone's like, your mom's been missing for 5 years. And everyone's like, oh my God, honey, are you okay? And you're like, mom, what happened? What happened? And she was like, I don't know. And he's like, I'm just so glad she's home. I'm just so glad she's home. I was like, what happened? What was I talking about? That's how good that card is. Mr. Mime, 80 HP, Psychic, 2 energy, does 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and effects done to this Pokemon. We've seen Pokemon like that. This sounds too specific. Guys, I don't want to talk anymore about this. The card's good. Oricorio, 70 HP, 40 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is confused for 2 energy. I don't love confusion in this game, but this is a card that is able to. What website am I using, by the way? PokemonZone.com. Love that site. They're great for Pocket. I don't love confusion, but you know, hopefully more status conditions will be a thing as I, you know, move towards Comfey. Cutifly, 30 HP, 10 damage, no retreat costs. This is a scary card to have in any situation. Rimbombi is pretty cool. 1 energy, colorless as well, with no retreat costs. So this could be splashed into a few different decks, which is nice. Comfey is a card that has the ability Flower Shield. Each of your Pokemon that have Psychic Energy attached recovers all special conditions and can't be affected by special conditions. Because, as we've talked about before, their special conditions are just too dang good. They're just too dang good. So they had to create more cards to stop them. Just got my first ever God Pack after opening the set. Congratulations. What do you get in it? Sandygast, also only in Solgaleo here. This Sandygast is. Vibration, 30 damage, right? Weak to dark, 80 HP. We have Palisand, 70 damage, 130 HP, 3 retreat cost. Fine. I don't know. Fine. Soul Rock, 2 energy for 60 damage. This actually isn't the worst, right? Its retreat cost is a little unfortunate, but this kind of reminds me of, in some ways it reminds me of Sudowoodo. It's less consistent. This will be less consistent against EXs, but more consistent against other things, right? You'll be taking an extra turn, but you'll always be swinging for 60. You have a Lucario on the bench, you're hitting for 80. I could see a reality where it's okay. We have Crab Brawler here, 20 damage with Punch, 70 HP, weak to Psychic, obviously. Needs to evolve into its EX form. And now we have the sunny versions of Rockruff and Lycanroc. 1 energy to do Tackle for 20 damage, 60 HP. Lycanroc, Crunch for 80. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Mudbray, 30 damage, Rear Kick. Fine. That's fine. I mean, I would much rather... I can't... Outside of the fact that it evolves into Mudsdale... I mean, Mudbray compared to Solrock's not even close, right? But you do have high horsepower. If you can get 4 energy on this thing, it does 140 damage and 40 to itself, 140 HP, 4 retreat costs. So it's another one of those ludicrously stacked up rock type or fighting type Pokemon that just needs so much energy, right? Alolan Meowth, 60 HP, Scratch. Dark type Alolan Persian, 50 damage with Claw Slash Fur Coat, minus 20 damage from attacks. So you've got Raticate on one side, you got Persian on this side. Klefki, it's just the Sigilif of metal cards. And then we're getting into Solgaleo EX, right? I feel like this is a really, really good card. And I could imagine this being quite meta. I'm wondering how it's all going to shake out, right? But the crazy thing about this is not only, 120 damage for 2 energy, which is really good. 180 HP, also really good. The greatest thing about this is Rising Road. Rising Road is a crazy good ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you can switch it with your active Pokemon. Doesn't matter their retreat costs, doesn't matter anything. You don't need Leaf, you don't need X Speed, you don't need money, you don't need fame, you don't need a credit card to ride this train. Rising Road will just allow you to switch in Solgaleo. So strong. I mean, so dang strong. I have not gotten this yet. Magearna is how I'm gonna pronounce this incorrectly. I don't know this Pokemon, I'm sorry. Magearna, 90 HP, Silver Cannon, 40 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon has an ability, it does 40 more. Magearna, thank you, Magearna, because it's got gear. Thank you. Seems okay. Drampa, I actually kind of like Drampa. I said it like Grandpa. I like Drampa. I don't remember my Drampa. Drampa, 100 HP. The amazing thing about this is it's a dragon type. It requires colorless energy. So you could put it into a lot of different decks. If any of your bench Pokemon have damage, it does 50 more damage. So if anything takes damage, this thing's doing 70. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fletchling, obviously, we talked about this earlier. Yeah, Drampa and Mimikyu for sure. Howlucha, basic Pokemon, 1 energy, justified press. If they happen to be dark type, it does 30 more. Cool. There are always cards like that. I mean, they rarely get used, but if you end up running into it, fine. You've got Young Goose and Gumshoes here. 20 damage for a single colorless with 60 HP, and then 50 damage for 2 colorless with 100 HP. Kamala is an interesting one, and its ability is Comatose. If it's in the active spot and you put energy on it, it just falls asleep. If it's not, and it's on your bench, you can attach it just fine, and you could swing for 2 energy, 70 damage. That wouldn't be too bad if you could power it up like that, right? That would be pretty good. Rotom decks. I don't know if this is going to get a lot of play. Look at the top cards of your deck, and then you may shuffle your deck. I mean, there are situations where this would be cool. Leaf Cape is a really interesting card. It's just Giant Cape, but better for grass types. Leaf Cape, this Pokemon card attaches to a grass type Pokemon, and they get plus 30 HP. Just better Giant Cape for grass types. So especially if you like grass decks. Lana plays around the Araquanid card. If you have Araquanid card in play, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. So this is like, if you have Araquanid, you can make some very powerful plays with this card, obviously. Sophocles, during this turn, attacks used by Alolan Golem, Vikavolt, and Togedemaru do plus 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. I mean, Alolan Golem does a lot already. Vikavolt's not a great card, but maybe plus 30 could get there. And Togedemaru could actually do a sneaky amount of damage early with this. Mallow allows you to heal all of your damage from Shiinotic or Zarina, but you have to discard all their energy. The nice thing about Zarina is it is a 1 energy Pokemon, baby. So you are really not missing too much when you discard all your energy from it. Then we have Lily, which is the immersive trainer in this set, right? Heal 60 damage from one of your 2 Pokemon. So, excuse me, this is one of your 2 Pokemon. I should say stage 2 Pokemon. So if you're playing a stage 2 deck, you could absolutely see running Lily and getting a ton of value. For me, looking at these 2 and deciding which one I would pick, it's going to come down to a couple cards for me. I think Decidueye is really cool, and so is Incineroar. They're in separate packs, right? Zenith, by the way, thank you so much for the 3 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Alolan Raichu, gosh, they're actually really fun cards in both. Alolan Raichu is so splashable, and it's in Solgaleo. I love Oricorio, and it's in Solgaleo. Wishy-Washy, though, is in Lunala, which is cool. So is Decidueye. They've got some cool ones. I don't know what is going to be more meta between Lunala and Solgaleo. I feel like my early impression, and if this and once this possibly changes, I will absolutely print a retraction and tell you why I would pick the other one. Rare Candy is in both, by the way, everybody, so either one you pick. I think right now I am leaning towards the Solgaleo pack as the better pack to start pulling from. But of course, we went through every card here, so there are specifics. If there is a specific card you are looking for, if you're trying to play Decidueye, right? If you're trying to play an Alolan Marowak or Turtonator deck, there's no other option. And if you're trying to play a Zarina deck and an Oricorio deck, an Alolan Raichu deck, you have to be pulling from Solgaleo. For me, I would say Solgaleo feels maybe better, but I do think one specific card, I do think Lunala EX could be like a hyper meta card. One cool thing is, I think both packs are good, and you're not going to go wrong pulling from either. And oh man, but also Guzma's so good. Guys, Guzma's so good. I don't know. they're all pretty good, guys. But for me, I'm leaning towards Solgaleo. I'd love to hear from you in the chat. What do you think after going through every card? Maybe what you've pulled already. Is there one that you're leaning towards? One that you think is better? I'm curious to see what the chat thinks right now, and maybe get some insight from people who have been pulling packs all night, like myself. I know we had some people talk about it earlier. Drampa is the one Drampa is the one grandpa who will tell your bullies off for you. It's true. What makes Lunala EX so good? I was talking about it a little earlier. What makes Lunala EX so good is Psychic Connect, being able to move energy. It's really powerful. Really, really powerful. I like Lycanroc, so Lunala edges it out slightly. Yeah, the Lycanroc from Lunala looks pretty good. Solgaleo for me, Oricorio has my brain captured. It is pretty fun. Yeah, and we'll see more meta decks in a few days. So I do think we'll find out kind of what a lot of people are playing. I expect to see a lot of Lunala EX early, because I do think this is really strong. Like Lunala, Giratina, Mewtwo, we could see a lot of this. I think it could be really, really powerful. But there you go, guys. That's going through every card in the set and my take on which pack you should pull first. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time. We did it. Yeah. All right, everybody. That was quite a stream. We were going for a while. I want to get some rest, come back and make some more decks. Obviously, we need to play more Oricorio tomorrow and a ton of more cards. I wish Wishy-Washy we pulled some more, but there are a lot of really good ones that we got. I'll find somebody to raid here on Twitch, everyone. So just hang out for 1 sec while I'm looking for somebody to raid. I'll send you on over there. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. I love you guys. I'll see y'all very soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.